welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. My name is Tanner. I'm your humble DM. This is this extension of the Tuscan Show Media Network, and we are so happy that you're here on this Monday night. As always, I'm joined by our cast of three. Jack, playing Lucky.
Lucky, my guitar strings are made of human guts. Mulligan. It's really
John Woltz, playing Poochie. Hell, he's really popular.
Hello.
And Trevor, playing Rabab.
Hey.
All right, I think we'll go right into it from last week. Gentlemen, who'd like to give it a recap for inspiration? Maybe.
I currently have inspiration, so I do think Poochie, and I'm going to spend it this week. I don't know what I'm going to spend it. I'm going to spend it on a dice throw back alley, but Poochie or Bob?
I got it. I'll start. So we interrupted Scythier and Fatten's experiment. There was a unused helmet in the ritual, not on the blacklist that we found. We investigated the lab. There's a stranger we met, Savipas, master of spies, who had a southern accent. And cool. Gave us some information. Basically it confirmed our feelings that Cytheria is not a good dudette woman person.
Right.
The helmet was from the avatar of Ogma. And Fatten, it seems like her hubris was kind of responsible for all of this disaster of pandemonium, but also, being Cytheria's kind of servant was kind of egged on by her. Me and Poochie just kind of took the next day to brew and recover and vibe, while Lucky went to Cytheria's chambers in disguise. And again, more information that Cytheria is, she's been to Selesnya, so she's already traveled to other dimensions using this, some of her ritualistic powers, it seems like, something to that effect. There's this dude from the council, Ian, that was trying to talk her back down, but she didn't listen to him. So she's just loose cannon at this point, and it might be up to us to rein her in, it's looking like. We tried to free the Yggdrasil branch, which appeared in the center of town. Kind of a sword in the stone situation, but Lucky couldn't get it up even with a 20. And I couldn't get it out even using like my druidic powers of persuasion to channel this like incredible natural power.
I just want to cut off the fanfic. Lucky could definitely get it out, but like just chose not to. I know, it's low-hanging fruit. I'm so sorry. I regret it immediately.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
Okay.
It spoke to us, but even combining our might, me and Lucky were unable to free the Yggdrasil branch. It said it's not yet time. And we went to check on Tatty Ruffins, just because we were concerned if he survived the pandemonium. And he's hanging out with a whole bunch of orphans at the Church of Mystra. And this guy named Father Anderson was forcing him to listen to a sermon in exchange for food, which is kind of rough and really triggered some immense skepticism and aggression in Lucky. And
you did. I want to play. Can I ask? Sorry, Tanner. I don't mean to like off rails us here,
please?
But do you take it as aggression from Lucky? Is that like how you like? I didn't threaten to make his guts into guitar strings.
You definitely intimidated him that his building would be destroyed.
Oh, yo, shit. Okay, maybe I did do that. I'm a bad boy.
But while Lucky and Rabab kind of put on a distraction show using that to their advantage to distract the priest, Poochie probed into the farther into the church and found a very disturbing sight. It looks like some Inquisition shit going down with some bodies strung up in tortured poses in a dungeon.
Did we
That's where
establish
we left
the
off.
age of the people that were being tortured? I feel like that was like the first question I
Yeah.
asked.
Poochie, in fact, saw that they were all adults.
Okay, cool.
Contrary to popular belief.
We also like definitely established that like Lucky doesn't know about that yet. So
Yeah, exactly. So as we come back, there's a great recap, Trevor. You shall earn inspiration.
Sweet.
woo!
We'll come back right to it. At Poochie's, you immediately open this door and see these four people strung up on these racks, like chained up with manacles and irons. You see that two of them are really poor, they're wearing rags. One's wearing a rather like nice ordained jewelry still, and one you notice has a very similar look to one of the occultists you saw fleeing on the bridge battle. So what do you do?
Poochie sees the horrors within, and he's going to shift from, he knows it's important to others around him to, if he's going to be a permanent drunk, he'd better be a happy one. But now he will be an angry drunk, and he's going to snarl and grit his teeth and like punch his hand into his fist a little bit. And he's going to let out a Poochie war cry and charge right into the room.
All right. You're not really attacking anything. Hell yeah. You're not really attacking anything, so you charge right in there. As you scream, everyone starts to turn and notice you. Father Anderson, being pretty far away, he actually doesn't really notice you quite yet, as Lucky is still giving him a nice shakedown. But the kids all start to see what you're looking at. Like, some are gonna like be curious and move about. Jack, can you take us to the battle map?
You're on it.
Thanks. So, Poochie, you charge in there. You're now in this, and I'll give it a little bit more color. You see that there's they have splits, almost like slow cuts of like lashing across the sides of their bodies. Their clothes are torn. Pools of blood have been dried and been soaking and dried again. The scent of iron is just heavy on your nose. There's no light in this room. There's no windows. As you come into the foray, you see there's like a desk over here and like this other like kind of well pit over here. Both like the well pit reeks something foul, as everyone else in this room is covered in blood. Same lashing marks as well.
It's over here. I see it.
Yeah, Poochie wants to...
The bad place? Oh my god!
He wants to shout, Lucky, Rabab, this is a bad place. This is a very bad place. Ah! And
Alright,
he's gonna run up this machine, and he's gonna like try
this
thing and try to like,
Everyone hears this.
wrangle the person loosely. Wrangle the person loose once he gets a chance.
Okay, yeah. At that, what you do in action, we'll go into initiative, since now everyone has heard that Lucky Poochie scream out in terror. Sorry, reroll. Don't roll them yet. Reroll them now.
Reroll now. Got it. Damn it.
And you can change it if you want, I think.
I need to select my token is the other thing I keep not doing. Do you mind if I roll one more time?
Sure. Of course. Yeah. You'll take the 17,
I will
though.
take. Well, I will. That was a roller coaster ride of rolls. I will take 17. Here, can I change it? I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I can change it. Oh, yep, you changed it. Okay. Yes.
Rabab, can you roll again? And I'll Pooch. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
See. Okay, jeez. There we go. Oh, he's very low. Rabab, can you roll one more time?
Yeah.
Oh, you select your token on the map, and then you can hit the initiative. There you go. And I'll give you the 14 you got earlier.
Sweet.
All right, Lucky, you're up. You hear Poochie from the background.
Sweet. I want to just with free action ability, just monitor the dude. What I can see with a free action next to me. I hear him, and what do I see on the priest's face as we hear it?
So he screams that's a bad place. He's gonna go like immediately like turn to look. Oh, I can actually do this. He's gonna turn to look, and then he'll like kind of look back in like a wide-eyed glance and kind of start moving forward towards the back. It's like, no, you're not allowed back there. Sorry, his accent's a little more southern than that. You're not allowed back there. And that'll be his. Yeah. Actually, he won't move yet. He'll just start.
Right. He won't move.
Start
Yeah,
to move.
He's,
It'll be on his turn.
he's next to me. So what I'm going to do is, Lucky is a fairly streetwise person, so I'm not sure if this is about to be combat or not, but what I am going to do is I'm going to, and I'm not really meaning this as an attack or an action, but what I am going to do is slip a dagger out from my back, real cool style, like in the train fight in John Wick, when Common like slips the knife out and flicks it around. I'm just gonna bring it up, and I'm literally gonna put my hand on his shoulder and put the knife into his ribs, and I'm gonna do it so that it's on the left. So it's gonna be on the. I'm going to do the. Where's the liver? Yeah, left side, just beneath the ribs, so it's not in the way of the cage. I'm gonna put my right hand up on his shoulder, and I'm just gonna be like, and I'm gonna put it behind the back, so it would go through the back into the liver, so the kids can't necessarily see that I just stuck a knife in the back of the priest. And I'm just gonna say, like, be very quiet. And I would like to use my intim for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like you to use your action to make a stealth check, and your bonus action for a sleight of hand check.
Sweet. Okay. So stealth check is, here we go. 22 on the stealth, and now let's go for the sleight of hand.
Sweet.
17 on sleight of hand.
Yeah, as you slip your dagger underneath his like cloak, and as you start to see, it's like actually kind of like firm. He's wearing some kind of armor, it looks like, but he's like, you definitely get it right there on him, and it's like he feels it. You're in a very nice stance where you have a nice intimidating stance over him. That'll be it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to move anymore.
There's nothing I can do to. Yeah, I used all my action. No actual intimidation went down, right?
No, exactly. Not yet.
Okay.
Rabab, you're
up. So you passed your stealth and your sleight of hand checks, right? So
yeah.
I'm thinking you could be successful in sparing the children.
It's also distinctly a possibility that you didn't see me do this, because I was a 22 stealth with the dagger in his back.
Yeah, you want me to take a check, Theon?
Yeah. If you want to make a perception check, you can.
But is that his action?
Yeah, I would say it would be your action.
I would not.
You're kind of looking up Rabab, or kind of looking up Lucky and.
Sorry, I don't want to talk across the table, but don't.
Yeah, there's no combat yet. We're just in initiative order.
Yeah, Rabab isn't quick to act to take blood, so I'll go ahead and see. I'll make the check. Yeah.
Go ahead. Perception.
I don't think I need advantage on this because it's not really a smell thing.
Right. Yeah, you just kind of see Lucky's gotten a nice grip on him on his shoulder.
Okay. So that use my action?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I think that's my turn then.
Okay. Poochie, you'd like to start making their mow in and make their manacles, right?
Yeah, he's just gonna try to, on his turn, approach this guy and To Poochie, does it look like it would be easier to just get the person down, or easier to break something? Like,
The manacles look pretty like a standard issue, and he seems pretty secure in them. So it kind of seems like you'd either want to pick the lock or break the manacles.
yeah, he's gonna go with break.
All right, make a strength check, or yeah, it'd be a strength check.
Ooh, okay, maybe not. There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. With a 19, you're able to like to see that there's a parts of the kink in the chains that are rusted and just bam.
I'm getting more
And,
concerned as I hear like fucking Pooch go rage mode in the back room. I was like, he's not a barbarian.
Yeah.
His wrists come undone. Heavy chains fall clatter to the ground.
And I think he used like 20 feet of movement, so he'll just use another 20 to start making his way to the other one and end his turn.
Okay, nice. Father Anderson will completely ignore you, Lucky, and attempt to move.
So I didn't ready an action. I obviously stealth actioned the knife into his back. Do I get to, as he moves away with it, just from the understanding, to be able to like kind of get him with it a little bit?
Well, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to attempt to hold him back, that would be an intimidation check. If you want more like an attack of opportunity, you can welcome to do so. But it depends on how you want to interact with his body.
I would definitely. This is not a very lucky move, but I think in this situation I don't have all the information because I hear a Pooch shout, so I'd probably try to hold him back if that's possible.
Okay, now make an intimidation check.
Okay, cool. Let's go intimidation. And this is shit. I only have 1 luck point left. Here we go. But I have a +7 in intimidation, so you know. Can I do this? Just like. Well, first off, you don't have to tell me if it's successful, but I really want to just like roll into this motherfucker's back with like just some words of hate.
Please, yeah, do so. How would you like to intimidate him?
Ooh, hold up there, cutie pie. I don't want to take this in a sexual direction. He is a priest.
I would avoid you words like cutie pie.
Yeah, I should. Anyway, I'm literally like just sort of dancing the knife along the top rib, just in the intercostal space, just like sitting there, like dragging along the inside. I was like, let's just see how this plays out before you speak up or do absolutely anything, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to gut you here in front of all these children, and that is the only reason you are not currently dead. But let's be honest, they'll get over it.
All right, nice. Yeah, you feel the shiver in his spine go up. He's gonna be like, please, you don't understand what's happening right now. Don't let your friend. I need to get back there.
Explain yourself. I would like to use free action to try to get him to see if he says anything.
Yeah, it's still his turn, so you're just talking right now.
Right.
Yeah. There are people back there that I need to keep chained up, and they are there for everyone's protection right now.
All right. I'm gonna be like, Pooch, stop! And if he tries to move, I'm gonna be like, you're gonna stay right here with me.
Lucky, it's your turn.
It's my turn? Oh, shit.
Yes.
I am going to... Hopefully he's not going to resist, but I'm going to try to frog march this man. I don't know that I can dash movement with him. I think I can, actually, physically.
I wouldn't say that, because you're kind of also holding this knife.
I am holding a knife, so probably would just be able to
stepping gingerly.
Yeah. Stepping gingerly, I'm gonna like... Can I cross over these pews? I can't in a direct line. Probably not.
Yeah, you'd have to go like either like here or in like that way, or that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get very far. I'll go straight along this line, taking him with me. I'm trying to angle the knife so it's not kind of obvious, and I'm gonna look at Rabab and like go stop Pooch, and I'm gonna as I'm going, I was like, how many other priests or people are in here?
There's no other priests. It's just me and the children.
Okay.
And then Rabab, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll move the same direction to try and meet up with.
I'm gonna
Poochie.
make clear
Now I
here,
got
you're
third
no longer.
eye.
I didn't stealth by Rabab with the knife because I had to move past Rabab. Rabab should have gotten a full view of the fact that I have a knife in this man's back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
I'll take the dash action and move here.
Cool. You kind of like slink by over a pew. All right, Pooch. What are you gonna do in there?
You can shout, Rabab. You have free action. Rabab,
Pooch
you
is
go.
gonna
shout outside
say-
your turn.
But they're torturing them in here, Lucky.
Hold up. He's got a story. He's gonna tell it, and if we don't like it, then he's gonna be even more sad that he. Well, I don't think I can talk. I've used a lot of free action here.
So you shout? Do you shout this? Well, do you shout that?
I am going to shout. Just hold up a minute, Pooch. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. That's what I shout. How's that okay?
Okay. Well, you're just shouting over these children as they
Right.
all are right there. So I just want you to make sure you choose your words. He's gonna actually speed you along. Poochie. He's trying to keep he wants to get there as fast as he can as well.
Am I moving with him?
Yeah, if you would like to keep that
I'm gonna
knife
keep.
in
Yeah,
his back,
yeah. I'm gonna
I
keep
think-
the knife.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Poochie would prefer for Lucky to be in this room to have this conversation than out there to have this conversation.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, I'll chill here.
Gotcha.
Rabab.
Yeah, a couple of the children are gonna start moving forward.
So I'm gonna say I'm going to. I can't. I don't have any actions. Shit. I will do something.
You can use a free action outside of turn.
I can, but I really want to do a minor image to like block the view.
Yeah, you see that he was right here.
Does anyone? No one's got a view yet, obviously. I can do it on my next turn.
These two are right there. That'll be their turn. 2 double moves. Yep, and then Lucky, you're up.
Okay. Couple of things here. First off, I'm going to physically move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to pull the priest up right up next to me. Pushing fast with him. I'm going to fold him so our bodies are touched.
That's 35. That's 35.
Oh, was it 35? Sorry. I mean, like, I'm over this
10,
child.
20, 25, 30.
Which I may actually
Okay.
have to take more movement to move around the children, since I'm trying to be slightly stealthy, I suppose. So I may only end up about here. As I push past them, I'm trying to fold my body against the priest, so the knife is in between our bodies. And I'm going to point it.
Okay.
I'm going to point at Rabab, and I'm actually gonna, with my knife in the back, I'm gonna say, "Call the children to you now."
All the little children come to me.
I'm talking about the priest.
Oh, sorry.
They turned to Rabab.
Okay, well, first, yeah, they turn to Rabab. Rabab here is going to help you guys. We're going to have a little bit of a song time. Rabab's going to sing you a little ditty, and I'm going to pass him my guitar.
Oh boy.
You make a persuasion check. Rabab.
Oh, fuck. Am I at least assisting him?
I mean, you're handing him your instrument, but he's not performing with it.
Yeah, okay.
Make a what check?
Performance. Oh no, it's persuasion because you're trying to persuade them to not look that way.
Am I not making...
Which I guess is performance.
Am I not making...
Yeah, but that's a performance.
Because it's my turn, and I'm also, like...
Well, you
It's fair.
but you handed the
Yeah, I
instruments
did.
to Rabab.
I did.
All
But I
right.
am attempting to
What am I
persuade the
rolling?
children.
Performance.
Performance.
All right. Yeah, I take a
ducking that bard
a
persuasion
twig or something out
my
of
God.
my bag and try to use my trunk to play it. And I've maybe tried to play a guitar a couple of other times previously.
I have some reactions here. Hold on.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of actions then. Whenever you make an. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, I have a full action. Oh.
Yeah, they don't seem to care about what you're doing, Rabab.
Okay, I am going to use a shite. I'm going to use. They've probably seen some cool shit in their day, so they're probably not going to do that. But I could probably get away with a silent image. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cast a silent image at the back end of the church over here, and I'm going to create, as visioned in my mind, a vision of the Red Circus with just elephants, and so it's a silent image, so the actual size of this thing is a 15-foot, which is pretty goddamn wide, so I'm just going to, within the realm of the pews, create...
Yeah, it takes the whole time.
Yeah, I'm going to create the pews, this image of just like there's a circus, a giant red tent, a man out front who's... you know who, Tanner, and then there's like lions and elephants, and they're on the back, and there's a strong man lifting stuff, and he's like, step push, and I'm gonna use, that was my action to cast a silent image, and I am going to say to the kids physically, step right this way and enjoy the magic of the Red Circus, which is just a practice thing. I just did it offhand, and I'm just distracting them in that direction to try to stop children from being traumatized for fucking life.
Okay. Yeah, you see a lot of them actually turn their heads at this. They see this bursting forth circus tent. They're feeling it. So you think you get a majority of the attention. Rabab, you're up. After your field performance, what do you do?
I'll hand the guitar back to Lucky.
Yeah, I'm never giving that to him again. We've learned a valuable lesson at this exact moment.
Yeah. It's not working. It's not working out. You would think I'd be even better with the guitar, but I will go ahead and take dash again to advance towards the bad place and Pooch. So let's see. Here's about 27. Yeah, there's 30. Here's 60. So about right next to that other dude over there.
Okay. Yeah. Make your way through the sea of children as they all turn their heads back to where the circus is. Pooch, in the bad place. You're with these people, and you see the people, like this one stirs a bit, like the one that you've already freed. This one right here, and like you just hear him mumbles and like,
Now his token looks like Dave, but he's not Dave,
he is
right?
Not Dave. He's not.
Okay.
Dave. We'll make that abundantly clear. There are plans for Dave.
Poochie will kneel down and offer this man a sip of beer from his gourd.
Okay, how much beer is in there?
It's at least half full.
So he's gonna start guzzling it.
Poochie will kind of mince, like, that's a little bit of a dick move to just chug the whole thing in one go, but alright, I'll leave none for me, it's okay. And Poochie will then snap back to being a kinder person and say, are you alright? What happened? How did you come to be here?
I need to get out of here right now. That man is evil.
Why did he bring you here? I promise I'll protect you from him.
I was just trying to feed my family.
Same looking good.
He's gonna start standing up, but he's like crumbling. He's moving incredibly slowly. He's tortured. Anything else, Pooch?
That'll be it. Pooch, you'll just kind of keep trying to probe him for straighter answers. but is a bit distracted by all what's happening and probably isn't asking like the most to the point questions right now.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll be it for you. As you get to the front, Father Anston's pushing you along, Lucky, and you'll see that he'll flick his cloak back and brandish a whip and snap in the air. Children, get back in your pews now! The children that didn't weren't adhering to the circus are now terrified and immediately start moving back to their pews. But the other ones kind of are sneaking off and slinking away.
Lucky stabs him.
Okay, on your turn, you can do that.
Yeah.
They all start moving back
I
to the
don't know.
pew.
We'll have this discussion. Yeah. I said.
All
I
right,
should probably
Lucky,
just
now
go
it's your
with it.
turn. What would you like to do?
I literally put my face physically against the back of his head, which I assume is Friar Tuck style and greasy, and I'm just gonna have the knife right there and just keep moving, motherfucker. And I'm going to move the full range of my movement, which is to the door, about 30 feet right to the platform.
Gotcha. Yeah, as he's moving, he'll still responding to your snide remark. I got them back in their pews, did I not? Isn't that what your cheap trick was supposed to do?
I'm not gonna argue with this motherfucker, to be entirely honest with you.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm just gonna
stand at the precipice.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand at the precipice of the door. I'm gonna push him inside. We're gonna go have a discussion with Poochie. That's my plan.
All right. Yeah. The
I'm
children.
I'm
we'll
keeping the
move
circus
along.
maintained, by the way. I still have concentration on that, and I don't have to do anything to hold it.
Okay. Rabab, I'll allow you to move freely if you'd like to go into the room with them,
Yes.
as the children are no longer going to be a factor if something happens.
Is there any way to shut the door?
But we will. Yeah, you can shut the door.
I would like.
It's kind of like it has two doors, like from the actual entrance to the tunnel entrance right here.
Okay. Cool. So it's hard for them to get back here, and we'll see them if they're coming.
I'm gonna consider that your turn, Lucky, since you moved more than 30 feet as well.
Gotcha.
Actually, no, that was a free movement because I said that to Rabab. You
Yeah.
still have your action if you'd like to do something. No, sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, Rabab, we'll start with you as you all enter the room and see the actual horror that Poochie has discovered.
Make a perception check.
Please.
Can I use smell?
Of course.
Okay. And I'm just looking. I mean, this is my first moment in the room, so I'm just looking like who these people are, what the hell's going on here.
Yeah. As you get to the room, the scent of iron really perforates your nose, but you can see that these people can smell like sweat. These two, and then you also see that this one smells more like a sweet, like a saltpeter. That's like a imagine like a cooked ham kind of deal. Like it seems well off, and this one has a distinct scent of sulfur, so you can tell something's going on here. But you still see that they're bruised. Like you can kind of smell some rot on their foot. But other than that, that's what you pick up.
Okay.
All right. Is that it for Bob, or you want to move, or?
Well, this does not seem like a good time, man. I will move toward the same one Poochie's standing. Poochie, did you free one of those guys already? The one you're standing next to?
Yes.
Yeah, I see that he's free, so I go over here to this one.
He's also drinking out of Poochie's gourd.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you see that she's still chained up, but in a very similar state to the other one to her your left.
I'll start unfastening the chains.
Okay. You can make depending on what you want to do. If you want to pick the lock or break the manacles.
I'll try and break them just with my bare, brute strength.
Okay, make a strength check.
Straight strength. No can do.
Yeah, so they're pretty taut. You can definitely tell there's rust on them, but they're just like they hold strong. Poochie, you're up as you. This man's still chugging away at your board.
I got a bad feeling about that, to be entirely honest with all of you.
Poochie will impose himself between the man drinking from the gourd and Father Anderson, and he will point his staff at him and say, "Why? Why would people deserve this? If they're so dangerous, then people would be executed. This is only for amusement, for some twisted purpose. There's no reason to do this to people."
Now, everyone, hold a second, okay? And I will explain now. The children are out of sight. Yes, I am torturing these people, but they have information needed by my betters, people who fund this church and give me a stipend to help the children.
Okay.
Yes, it's a bad deal.
Okay.
And yes, I have the open space.
I'm gonna stop you right here.
I need to do this.
I don't really give a shit. To be honest, who your betters. You need to like start explaining this is like classic newscasting stuff. So if you want to live, you need to explain the why as to what you're torturing. What information are you attempting to get out of them, and who are they specifically? Give us the good details so that we can decide whether or not you're going to die or not.
You would honestly kill me not knowing anything about me?
Oh, no. I'm going to
Fine.
torture you first.
Look over on the table. Look on the table, you ignorant runt.
Runt.
And as you look to the table, there are papers, dossiers. It looks like. That Poochie, would you like to do anything else?
Poochie's just mad dogging him, holding out his stick, ready to go.
I'm gonna do like a finger crook. Poochie, come on over. Just as I want like another body on this motherfucker.
Okay.
Pooch will kind of wander over, jab him in the chest with the stick a little bit.
Oh.
Like, yeah, you better not fuck around, kind of.
Please, I do this for the betterment of the city. And then it'll be his turn. Hill's gonna attempt to move over. Like he's gonna get out of you guys' things. Like, let me please lock them up. I need to at least keep them while they're here, and then I can explain myself better. I can't have them running away.
Poochie's gonna try and quarterstaff him.
All right, go for it.
With the dear old man's stick.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, as you smack him against him, you kind of feel something solid. Doesn't seem to hit.
His speed is not set to 0. Damn. All right. Yeah.
He's probably actually pretty tough. I mean, he's not being forthcoming. So.
He's gonna. All right, that'll be his turn. He'll just start pushing this guy back up. Lucky, what would you like to do? Like you also could take an attack opportunity if you would like to, Lucky.
Yeah, I'll take the attack. No, I'm not going to use my reaction, actually. I'm going to, as he's trying to push that, he'll need to make some sort of skill check. So I'm going to Vicious Mockery him, which I'm going to do. He needs to make a Wisdom 15 check. Hold on a sec.
Alright, let me get his, pull up his stat. His Wisdom is... Yep. Alright. Sorry. I was pulling up his stats. Add +7 to this. Ah, nice. 11. He fails.
Sweet. What's the difference between a priest and acne? At least acne wasted come on a boy's face before he's 12.
What the hell?
Damn.
Psychically damage him for 2d4. Here we go. He takes 7 psychic damage. And
very vicious.
I think this is the first time I've actually cast Vicious fucking Mockery in this entire campaign. And he has disadvantage on the next attack roll, or if he makes it before the end of his next turn.
Okay.
which means he doesn't actually have advantage. So
All right.
again, you can tell this is the first time I fucking cast Vicious Mockery as a bard in this campaign. It's funny. We're gonna just keep the jokes going like
that'll
that.
be Sorry, that was his turn. Poochie cast Vicious Mockery. My bad. And now it's Rabab. Unless you want to move Poochie, or not Poochie.
I would like to use my
Lucky.
movement to get right up next to him. Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Rabab, you're up.
What did Vicious Mockery do? Is he down, or is he what?
He
Where's
took
he
some
at
psychic.
right
He took some psychic damage, and he has a disadvantage on the next attack or skill check.
All right, I'll use Entangle. You know,
Okay.
you want to lock these people up. How about we just kind of chain you up for a little bit till we figure out what's going on? How does that sound?
That sounds good.
This power dynamic, I love this. Strength save, yeah. Always not good at those.
You don't look good at them. Not to judge a book by its cover or anything.
Add 5 to this.
Dang.
He passes.
All right.
Damn it. There you go.
Yeah, bonus action, free action, try and unhook the manacles from this noble again.
Sure.
Try to use sleight of hand this time, see if I can, I don't know. I'll do it straight. I'll try and rip him again with I don't have any tools or anything. I'll just try and make a straight strength again.
Unfortunately, you use your action to cast Entangle. You'll take your action to try to pick the lock.
Oh, that would take an action. Oh, yeah. I'm done.
That's not true. Do you want to move, Rabab?
No, I'm good.
All right, Poochie, you're up.
Poochie's gonna move
Mm-hmm.
to be adjacent with him, and has he already completed the process of putting the person back in his bindings?
No, he's still kind of fumbling with his hands inside the manacles that you shattered. So he's like kind of getting some kind of makeshift way going.
He's making
Poochie
that
wants to, like,
comparison in his brain about acne and cum. It's what's happening right now. He
Sure.
just can't get over it.
A little shocked.
Poochie just wants to smash the back of his hand with all the force of a furious nun,
Oh yeah.
and just be like, "No, stop that!" kind of vibe.
Oh, 27. Definitely.
Oh my gosh.
For 9 points of damage.
Yeah, his hand is out, and it's we are whammed into the ground with righteous force.
You explain first, Poochie says, and will neglect to bonus action kick him.
Go for it.
Oh no, he neglects to, so he's not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that'll be your turn. Father's gonna go. If you just, I need to at least hang them up before they escape. Okay. Listen, these people have information and are very dangerous to the city. I extract information. These people are deemed criminals at large, given up to me by the council, and I get a stipend for my ability to extort information from them. Now let me hang this person up. And he's gonna attempt to start hanging this guy up. That'll be his turn.
I'm so sorry, Tanner. Just one more time. What was that? What did he say?
He's saying that it's given to us by the council. He gets a stipend to extract information, and then he gets the information.
Which council member gives you
Council
these
is
people?
involved in this.
Which council member?
He's gonna make an intimidation check.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to take you out of
Or
combat.
no, this is a persuasion. Well, we're not in combat yet. Well, I mean, yeah, we are, but
28 on persuasion.
nice. Yeah. Okay. They're given to me by Savipus.
Aw, man, nobody in this town is on the straight and narrow.
And look
Not
at
even
us,
the
like,
spy
look
dude.
straight up and just be like, oh my god.
Poochie looks crushed.
It's like I really just wanted it to be Cytheria, right? I just wanted it to be that simple. Like Lucky's like really hurt. Like he's just like, there's never just one person you gotta kill, right?
It's never good and bad in all of us, right? That'll be Father Anderson's turn as he attempts to make shift this guy back up. Lucky, what you doing?
All right.
Until we get out of combat, until we actually someone attacks them again, we'll be out of combat for this next. This is the top
All
of the
right.
round.
I would like to physically grab his mantle, and I would like to physically attempt to drag him down to the ground and put him prone. I would like to, actually, you know what?
Okay.
I'm actually not gonna do
Okay.
that. I'm gonna jump up. I'm gonna literally grab this dude by his like mantle, like his priestly mantle, and drag him down to the ground and put him on his back, prone if I can.
Okay. We'll go back into combat and make a grasp.
No, I don't want to. I just wanted to be like cool. I don't know, man. I don't want to do No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're trying to make him prone. There's a whole feat for that.
I know, I did it.
Or actually, it's just a shove action, but
Yeah, I could just shove him, I suppose.
his athletics is not very good either. Add a 6 to this. So 20. That's what you're beating.
What am
trying to
I?
beat
What am
their
I?
athletics.
What am I with athletics? Oh,
Yeah, you're rolling athletics to grapple him.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well. Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, so he strong arms you out of the way. Can't get a solid grip.
Alright,
You can still move.
All right, I'm gonna with my like things, I'm gonna like pull my dagger out, and I'm just going to like show him this, and I'm gonna say to him, I was like, you gotta sit down and explain, and we will help you if you bear out. But you need to start explaining, and you need to start explaining better, because you're about to get fucking shanked in the ass. I wish I had a knife.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a knife for this. Yes! It's a big one!
All right. Nice.
Everybody's very concerned about how I have a huge knife right here.
Rabab, you're up. We'll add a +1 to that.
Just to a penis right there. In the front of the penis.
Ouch.
I'll cast Entangle again.
Nice. All right. This is a strength save.
Yep, strength save.
Add 5 to this. 16.
There we go.
Does that beat it?
Fine. But yeah. Oh wait, no, it
No, it
doesn't.
did not.
The check is 15, so he fails.
We just gotta
Yeah,
start.
see,
Look,
is it
we're
fine?
wasting a shitload of spells. We should just murder this guy. Honestly, there. Like this is like really
Alright.
frustrating.
Pooch. Pooch, you're up.
Uchi is he's gonna kind of flash a look to Lucky real quick, like, is it time? Should I, you know?
Lucky's just like,
Darn.
Yeah. All right, Poochie's gonna try to jab him with his quarterstaff.
Go for it.
fuck it, fuck
juicy.
you,
Nice.
fuck you.
Yeah, roll them.
And he's gonna throw out a stunning strike on it.
Oh, nice. Con save.
So that's a 10.
What I'm talking
Oh.
about.
So that 15 total.
Um,
It's 10 total because you're two-handing it.
yeah.
And what's the DC for your stunning strike?
My DC is 14.
Yeah, he fails. He doesn't have very good con. So +3.
Oh, so he's stunned. Oh dear.
All right, 7, 10 damage. Okay.
So Poochie will use a bonus action to do an unarmed strike on him.
Oh, nice. Do it. He has advantage because he's stunned.
Stunned and restrained.
No, he passed
just
your check.
stunned.
Yeah, he passed
Yeah.
your check, so he's not restrained.
He passed my check. Oh, he failed my check.
He has a +5 to his strength.
So, like, it was the
roll
plus
I
5.
missed that. I missed it. My bad.
But if you wanted to grapple him now, targets automatically fail strength and dex saves
He's actually fairly
/
sticky.
skill
He's
checks
actually fairly
when they're
sticky.
stunned.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. He is stunned. So yeah, now is the time to grapple him. Though I'm kind of just I don't know whose turn is it.
It's that was Poochie's turn. So unless Poochie wants to move, it'll be Father Anderson's turn, who is stunned. Boom, turn away. Lucky, you're up.
Yeah. No, I'm just in for murder, guys. I don't know what to tell you. He's still stunned, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of just saying like, let me explain.
Yeah, he has disadvantage on wisdom checks when he's stunned, right?
Well, I don't think that's the case. I think it might be.
Maybe. If it's not,
I think it's
Yeah.
just strength and dex, maybe.
yeah, but he still takes disadvantage if I stab him with a rapier, so that's what I'll do.
But yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you'll have advantage against it. Yeah.
I'm gonna draw my rapier for the first time in this entire campaign. Wow, we're just using our basic attacks, and I'm gonna stab him. I'm just literally gonna take it out, swipe it off, and I'm just gonna do him right in the guts with it and see what I can do. So advantage
Ooh,
14.
I will not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's tough. I feel I
he
poked,
hit some thick.
Yeah, I hit some thick ass armor under them robes, and I'm just like some of a fucking fake priest motherfucker.
Okay. Is that it for Lucky? Or Bob, you're up.
I'll go ahead and cast Shillelagh. Turn my
Alright.
quarterstaff into a magical weapon. Have it flower with natural energy. And then my turn.
You'll end your turn. I think Australia is a bonus action, so you still have your action.
Oh, you gonna let me use it as a bonus action?
I think the spell it's a bonus action.
All right. I'll come over and whack him with it then.
Okay, yeah, go for it. You'll use your wisdom modifier instead of.
This is the first time I've actually rolled an attack with it. So, let's see. So I go ahead and roll it, and then no.
Instead of the strength modifier, you'll add your wisdom modifier instead.
Okay. Strength for attack and damage.
Yep.
Attack and damage rolls. So did I just roll straight strength, or?
No, you'd roll an attack. So just roll a d20, add your strength mod, and add your proficiency bonus.
Ah, okay, got you.
Or sorry, your wisdom mod in this case.
Yeah. Comes a d20, and then I'm gonna add +3. No, my strength bonus. No,
No, your
my
wisdom.
my wisdom bonus. Right. It's +4.
So that's 17, and then add your proficiency bonus as well.
+3 is 20.
Hell yeah! So you hit him. You whack him right good on the head. Oh, and roll again in case you get advantage, or in case you get crit. Because
Oh,
he is
'cause I
still
got-
stunned. Well, he's still
Mhm.
stunned.
Oh yeah. All right.
Okay.
+3, +4, +7. Right. Yeah.
If it's
But they-
+7, yeah, it still hits. So the first one. So you'll roll a d8 plus your wisdom modifier for this damage for the shillelagh.
Oh, okay, got you. 8 plus wisdom is 12.
Nice, solid damage. As you whack him across the head. That'll be it for Rabab, in case you want to move.
Nah, I'll stay.
Pooch, you're up. Your friends are wailing on this guy as your stunning strike has opened up many pathways.
Yeah, I feel like the spirit of friendship is on display right here as we're all just like, wham, bam, slam.
You never feel more one as a group until you're fucking pounding the dude's face into the goddamn dirt. That's
Do you
dark.
guys know how to trigger advantage rolls on Beyond 20?
That's a great question, and I've just been rolling twice, to be honest with you, Pooch.
That's fair. I will do the same. 14 to hit with advantage. Poochie will flurry of blows to strike twice, so he has 3 key points left.
Go for it. Oh wait, they're not striked.
Oh wait, and I have I only rolled
So-
3. Hold on.
No, you rolled 4.
Oh, I did?
4. Yeah, I see 4.
Okay, sorry.
So the first one will hit, and the second one will miss.
All right, so on the 20, he will try to stun one more time, and he has 2 key points left.
Okay. And then that's a con. His +3 to this. Oh, fails again. Gosh, he is just in a world of hurt.
Yeah, so as he's getting reoriented, Poochie's like, "Wah!" and kicks him in the jaw.
With righteous fury. He will spend his turn stunned. Lucky, you're up.
All right. So he's still stunned. I don't see him coming up for attacks. I don't really see any reason to be vicious. Yeah, I mean, I'll take the advantage attack too. Although I still have no desire to keep using
stab
my
him.
fucking rapier. So I'm just gonna stab this motherfucker. Oh yeah, there we go. 25.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, still not.
Definitely hits.
Yeah, all right. So there we go. So we're gonna get that for D8. Yeah, so 5 piercing damage. Not my best.
5 pierce.
But I'm just gonna come in. I'm literally like running the tip of the rapier over the armor under his chest to find like a little spot, and then I'm just gonna like. I'm not even gonna stab him really. I'm just literally gonna just push the tip of the rapier into him.
Nice. Yeah. Kind of like so you can twist later. I gotcha.
Right.
Rabab, you're up.
Hit him again. Bam. That is with strength, with proficiency and wisdom.
All right, you'll miss with that as you kind of aim for the head last time. This time you hit the back of the back right where his heavy plate is, or not plate. It's like heavy armor.
Do I get to roll again since he's stunned?
Oh yeah, you do. Sorry,
Right.
you have advantage.
D20 plus 7. Should have copied and pasted that. Damn it. Much better.
Oh yeah, you definitely have
Natural
him.
18 plus 7. Yeah. All right, now I rolled damage 1d8.
Plus 4.
Plus just 4 this time.
Right.
11.
Ooh, another solid hit with that shillelagh.
And that's my turn.
All right. After that, with Father Anderson. Oh, sorry, it's Poochie because that was on Rabab's turn. You're up, Poochie.
Poochie is going to yeah, I mean this is the plan. Yeah, we just keep wailing on him.
Clearly a winning strategy.
Yeah, no, as long as it keeps working. Poochie's going to attack with the quarterstaff first.
Go for it. You have advantage. Yes. Big crit.
God damn.
Damn, Pooch.
Goodness. Yeah, so I guess he'll do 13 points of damage with this.
All right.
And he'll try to stun. He'll use the key point.
Of course.
He's down to 1 point left.
All right. At 3. 16. That's
Ooh.
big.
Yeah,
Does
that'll beat it. Poochie's is a 14, DC 14.
All right. Nice.
But he'll go ahead and unarmed strike with his bonus action.
Nice. Go for it. He is looking pretty hurt. Nicely
Dang.
done.
All right, he'll use his last key point on another stun.
Yes. At 3. Oh, he just gains his composure, and then another whack to the face to knock his lights out.
And then to end off his turn, Poochie will yoink the gourd from the man on the floor, and take a long glug, and then go back into position. And that'll end his turn.
All right. 1 second here. All right, yeah, he is looking on his last leg. He's bleeding, bloody, bruised, and he's an old man, so he's worse for wear as he's continually stunned. That'll be his turn. Lucky, you're up.
Sweet. So is he? So by definition, he's not down, correct?
No, he's still up, but he's looking on pretty hurt, like on
All
his
right.
last leg.
All right. I think we established. Let's see if I can rip this a blade out of him to cause like an arterial spray or something cool like that shit. So I'm gonna use. He's still stunned, so I'm gonna use my 2 attacks. Well, not 2 attacks, but the 22 is gonna hit definitely. I'm gonna tear my blade out of his guts for 11 damage.
Yeah. With 11 damage, how do you end this guy? Like, what would you like to do to send him to the grave?
I managed through. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that Lucky's an amazing fighter up close, but he gets the point of his. He's better with a knife up close and other things and being sneaky and stuff like that. But he literally just like stabbed this guy a couple times until he got the point into his chest, and then as soon as he just sort of sat there, braced the blade against his like stomach like this, pushing it up into him. He knew the point was inside of him, and then he waited for Rabab and Pooch to beat the shit out of him as he slowly crumbled back onto the blade, and then as soon as he felt like it stabbed through something important, he rips it out of his chest, and blood just spurts out of the hole in the base of his armor as it's almost like you just pulled a plug and the man falls bonelessly to the ground. And I just flick the blade, tossing blood all over the place.
Yeah, as you do so, it's a glorious display, calculated. This old man is dead at your feet. These people are still murmuring and chained up, barely conscious, fading in and out. We will be out of combat, and there is a empty pit, blood on the floor, and then dossiers on the desk on the right.
Pooch will say, "We have committed another step on our path of retribution. Let us take a moment to consider the fallen," and he will take literally a second of consideration before kneeling down to start feeling them up for loot.
You spit hits his forehead as you kneel down, almost hits you, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Pooch." It's like you go by and like Lucky's in the process of spitting on his face.
Oh, it's all right.
My bad.
Rabab will take Pooch's exhortation really seriously and then just remain in meditation while all this is happening.
Nice. Okay.
Pooch, can you do me one humongous favor?
Yes, of course.
I need you to not release these people until I read those dossiers.
All right. Poochie will say with a nod, and he'll just busy himself on checking pockets, cataloging things.
I am going to go over to the table and start trying to read and parse together through all the crap on the table.
Okay, yeah. Poochie, you get a whip and you get 39 gold, as well as a belt. Looks pretty mundane. All right, yeah. Lucky, as you go over the dossiers, you start to see, like, you can picture like the bangle pieces of these artist renditions of these other faces. You can kind of tell which ones are which. As you look for them, you can match up the pieces of paper to which ones their crimes were. You can see that this one and this one are husband and wife related to each other. Sorry, that just came out wrong. They're not related to each other. They are husband and wife. Their crimes are related to each other. They were conspiring to commit arson and conspiring to steal for the I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean you don't know? What do you mean you don't know? Am I not getting that information, or what's happening? Like, are they just
sorry, my bad.
Are they just arsonists, and he's just torturing arsonists for like?
From the dossier, you're right. I should not have said I don't know. I was gonna say that's
my bad. But I'm not trying to.
They're fine. They're arsonists. Their crimes conceded like arson, like conspiracy to commit arson, and they go over like the specific details of their heights, like their weights or their walking patterns, what to do, their fears, where they're like have any like broken bones, anything like that to be exploited, and you can see that he's keeping records of how he's been torturing them.
What? All right, I want to.
Spots where he's whipped across, spots where he's like sewn into, spots where he's trying to fit their nails across, pick their nails up.
Fucker. Like by the basic inherent this, like Lucky's burning some buildings down. Like who like what the fuck, you know?
Sorry, I'll continue on. This guy right here is a known assassin, hired by the Thieves Guild. and this one is an arcane occultist who has been snuck into the city through the bridge battle. You can tell that this person has found out their name, their organization, who their leader is. The name of the reign of Teraptus continually comes up.
All right.
Are you going to share the contents of this dossier with us, Lucky?
Yeah, I'm talking out loud as we go. I don't know if they're gagged or not, but I'm gonna start like looking at this content and the information. I'm gonna sit here like the thing I'm looking for is what were they hoping to get out of these people? That's like the big thing I'm like really curious, because clearly there was a reason to torture 2 random arsonists, right? And that's like just, and I don't know that I can get through the papers enough to find that actual detail, but like I'm gonna try my best, because like otherwise, like I do honestly think they thought there was a reason, but clearly on the basis of torture, there was information they wanted to get out of them.
Yeah, so as you get up to the people, they are barely conscious. You can speak these words to them. Basically what you ask, I'm going to paraphrase, is that you ask them, what was he asking you?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to ask people who have just been tortured to give me information, because there's no point.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to go full John McCain on this, but like, there's no point.
Right. Well, then that's the case. Based on the information you get, you don't really know what he's trying to extract from them.
Shit. Okay. Well,
You
then
just
I'm
know
gonna go
they're kind of
ask
like
him.
they're kind of up and down.
Yeah.
They're one read or one sheet. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll go ask them then, and I'm gonna come over to Pooch and Rabab.
All right.
We'll go to
You
this
get to this guy.
Yeah.
His manacles are mangled, and he kind of falls to the ground. You guys help him up. He's feeling all right. He's still barely more conscious than the others as the liquor is starting to hit his body. Is that guy dead? Like, because Father Anderson's right beside him, and he'll like kick him one time. Fucking bastard! You guys are the ones that killed him?
Pooch will nod. Yes.
I actually think you killed him in your sleep. You were so angry you came down here and just stabbed him. I don't know what with. Like a piece of glass, maybe?
I didn't do that, man.
Okay, cool. Why did he have you here? Poochie, actually, you take it, Pooch. I'm so sorry, Pooch. I stepped on your
it's all
roleplay here.
good.
I'm really sorry, actually.
No, it's all good.
My wife and I were paid money. Wait a minute. Who are you people?
We're literally nobody.
Can I leave if I tell you what's going on?
Yes, absolutely.
Can my wife leave too?
I don't see why not, depending on what's going on.
Sir Bradford paid me and my wife to set fire to a warehouse beside our house. Since we lived right beside it and knew the guy who owned it, we could get in and out and set the fire. And then we did it, and Sir Bradford paid us, and I thought that was that. And then this fucking piece of shit, and he'll kick him again, who came to our door and offered us a nice stay for his church. Help, maybe something to benefit for the cleansing the area of this stupid warehouse, is what he said. And little did we know, he strangled me and my wife, and before we realized we were unconscious, we were strung up here, tortured on the rack.
What was he trying to ask you?
He asked me what Bradford wanted with the warehouse, and all I said was I just set fire to it.
I believe you. I'm sorry. What I'm gonna ask you here is, you know where Cytheria's bosom is?
Yeah, it's the bar, right?
Yeah, it's the bar. If you can think of something else, I want you to go there and I want you to tell the bartender that you're looking for Lucky the Bard. You understand?
You got it, friend.
I'm saying this.
Thank you so much.
I want you to know this, not out of charity, but if you can think of something else, or somebody else comes up to you, or something else develops, I want you to track me down, and I want you to tell me about this, because you're gonna need my help at that point if you don't want to end back up here on this rack. You understand?
I'll do anything to not get back on this piece of shit. Lucky the Bard. I got it.
Don't toss my name
He'll
around.
slowly
unwillingly.
slink up. Well, actually, I'll go this way. Slowly slink to his wife and start breaking the chains or doing whatever. He struggles a bit as this guy has been tortured for a long time, so his arms are heavy as he reaches up to the rack.
Hey, maybe we should help him.
Not a bad idea. So I'm actually gonna start going around. We're gonna go to his wife and we're gonna unlimber her real quick and get her down and get her into her husband's arms. And I'm also watching. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm really skeptical here for some reason, and I don't know why. Like I just, as a player, I'm skeptical. I'm watching to make sure that their interaction is husband and wife-ish. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. As soon as she's free, she collapses to the ground. I assume with you guys working together, you can easily break these manacles. She falls to the ground, and then he's like immediately there to pick her up and like shake her and hold her tenderly, as she like slowly regains consciousness, hearing his voice.
If you need me to
and she
cast a knock spell, I can. I mean, other than that, actually, no. Wait, no. I don't need a knock spell, dude. Tanner, I have the key. I can just unlock anybody's things.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is kind of straight. Yeah. So
Oh wait. Yeah, that's how Poochie got it. And oh wait, no, never mind. No. Poochie stole his key.
Right.
So as she falls to the ground, he's holding her tenderly. You realize you have the key.
All right.
As she gains consciousness, she'll start to slink up, and they'll both start to walk away. Let's get out of here, baby. Let's take that money and get out of this fucking town.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
would like that.
I'm gonna go over.
They're having a whole moment over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to the dude over here, and if I'm not jog my memory, who is this guy? I'm so sorry. If I can roll history.
He is a known assassin for the Thieves Guild.
Okay. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
He's still chained up. Oh fuck. It's more of you now.
No.
Well, go ahead. Get it out of the way.
It's okay, we're friends.
So's the fucking priest. I get it.
All right. First off, I'm gonna literally walk over and I'm gonna grab the priest by the ankle and drag his body over there in front of him and drop it down in front of him, and then I'm going to take a rapier out and stab it into his eyeball and just be like, and just kind of dig around in there and be like, do we look like friends?
Well, this is split blood. I guess you don't look like enemies. Can you get me out of here?
That's good. Yeah, let's just do it. I toss Pooch the key.
Agreed.
Okay. Yeah. He comes around. He kind of slinks down, but he's actually on more of his feet. He's not seemed to be as tortured as the other ones. His legs are still very meaty.
And could you do me a favor? Could you tell all of your friends that in about 2 to 4 weeks they should seek out the Rabab's Big Trunk Stout? It'll be at select locations only.
They prefer me, you guys. I'll say whatever you want me to say.
Okay, great.
Look, my name is Lucky Poochie, and our names are Lucky Poochie and Rabab, and we have need of information. And if you ever feel, as a member of the Thieves Guild, you owe us a debt of any form or fashion, repay it in that form, and we will much appreciate it.
I consider that a favor, and you can consider that a deal, friend.
Get the hell out of here, and don't disturb the children on the way out. just let it, they don't know what's going on, and we don't want a commotion.
He's like, there are children here?
Yeah, he's.
Oh, no, never
messed
mind.
up, man. Yeah,
Okay.
just get out of here, man. Seriously.
He is slinking away into the night, or into the day, I guess. Last but not least, the arcane occultist. He's one of the people you can confirm by his markings on his face and tattoos and on his like legs and the arms that he's definitely one of the like that's the description of the occultist from the British battle.
All right. Lucky is going to walk up to. Sorry, I don't want to take the lead here. If somebody else wants to do this.
Go for it, man.
You got
it.
flair for this.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to him
flare.
and just like pop right up there and says, "Hello, what's your name?"
If I wouldn't tell the priest, I wouldn't tell you, Dick.
Nailed it in one. I am indeed a dick. Like I said, the problem here.
Bob will be like, "You want the priest's stick,
Don't cut it off.
or the body, or the arm, or anything?"
Were you gonna cut it
Got a
off?
butcher's knife in the back.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! You
I
dick
mean, I
whacking.
can if it would help.
No. Just don't cut anybody's dick off. All right? Just keep the. Just.
It's like scalping.
Wow, Jesus Christ! You're.
Just trying to help.
There's like a. Okay. I'm gonna turn around to this dude and I'm gonna be like, okay, like you gotta give me something here if you want to stay alive and in one piece if you catch my drift. Elephants like dick.
My death will be glorious, and it'll be great to join him on this other side. Please send me to the afterlife, fool.
All right, just give me some basic stuff here. Why in fucking seven hells are you attacking the crag?
It is for the glory of our leader, Taraptus. Taraptus will burn this whole place to the ground.
Why? Well, like why? Why do you
Kill
want to
me
burn it to the
now.
ground? You want? I'm not gonna kill you now. I'm literally just gonna leave you here, or I'll just let you go. Actually, how's that sound?
Let me go if you wish. Kill me if you must.
Well,
My fate was sealed the second I accomplished my mission.
look, this man does represent some unfinished business on our party. He was part of the attack.
Oh yeah,
The first time we.
What we could do that's worse
I
than
think
that.
we should just.
You want to just kill him?
I think we should just do that. I think he's very dangerous. This might be the one person here who maybe should have possibly maybe been here.
You know what's the best part
there are
about
better
killing
ways.
demonic summoners? My favorite thing about this is that like he now goes to hell and is like he has to go confront his master who he literally just failed. Is that not the most funny shit you ever heard? Do you think the demon in hell is gonna be chill about this shit? He's gonna be like, no, it's fucking pine cones up the butt for eternity. Enjoy that shit. Isn't that right? What do you think's awaits you down there after I slit your throat?
Oh, it's all in character?
No, this is
You
all
do
in
not
character.
understand, fool. Yeah, you do not understand.
Oh, yeah, I don't
I will
understand.
have the seat of power in my master's side.
Oh,
as we
yeah,
reign glory and
yeah.
bring it
I
to the
have
front
I
side-
have
the
a
forefront
special.
of the godly realm.
There's a
You
special.
talk over me, but I talk over you.
My name is
Kill me now if you
Asmodeus,
must.
and I have
Yes.
a seat next to
Yay, I
me
kill them all.
for the failures in my
power
cult.
shall eclipse you.
I have 59 virgins for this
Pooch is just
person.
gonna hit the guy on the head. This.
Oh, come on! I was having Poochie. I was having fun.
It's okay. I stopped you, but I stopped you at just the right time
All right,
before that
all
was
right.
going to get strange.
All right, I push his head up against the wall and slit his throat.
Done so. This guy's bleeding out. Head nearly decapitated. You guys have this empty room and a bunch of children outside. What do you want to do?
Well, let's not let them in here to see the body. Oh, Rabab. Sorry, I just killed that dude. I probably should have talked to you.
I mean, I'm over here with this dead body, so I think just 2 out of 4 or 5.
Hey! You pick up that dead body's hand. I'll pick up this dead body's hand. And we're gonna do a dead body 5. And then we're bros for life.
I mean, yeah, if you really.
Nah.
Sure.
I don't know. It's the thing we did where I come from. Don't worry about it. Anyway, why don't we go? We got to figure out. Let's go through some of these papers and try to figure out who owns this orphanage and is paying for the orphanage. And also, should we move these children? Like, I think we're kind of responsible for this shit, guys.
Yeah, I think so. I think I tend to agree. We've disrupted the balance of power here. What you said the stipend that he was getting from the Council of 9 was what was feeding them, right? So that's not going to happen anymore.
How much gold?
Oh, maybe with 39
Maybe we could just like
pieces.
Oh, 39 pieces. That's not bad.
34.
We can feed children for a couple gold, I assume. Like,
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
What
10,
about
11, 12,
shelter?
13, 14.
They're gonna
There are
keep
14
them-
children. It would take about a silver a day to feed. Or probably like 5 copper a day to feed them all. So
It's
for the
that cheap.
day.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
up
bread-
it.
bread
We're
and
gonna
mush.
up it to a silver. And I don't
Okay.
see anything here. So my plan, it's nighttime, right?
So 1.4 gold. Yep. No, it's in the middle of the day. Because you guys are
It's
looking for daddy.
Oh, you're saying 5 copper a child.
Yeah, to feed them for the day.
And how
Oh,
many
I
chi-
see.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's way different. Sorry.
There's
I thought
14.
Yeah.
So if there are 14 children, so if there was silver a piece, it'd be 1.4 gold.
seven
90
silver.
copper, yeah.
7 silver a day.
No, it'd be 1.4 gold a day. Because it would be a silver piece, and there's 10 silver, and there are 14 children.
Wait. You said there's 14 children. I can feed each children for 5 copper a day.
Oh,
Right,
but you said
that's if you get
double
bread
it.
and
But
if you
when
get
we were
bread and
still,
mush. Yeah, if you want to up their price,
Okay,
like to get better food.
1.5 gold is not that much. Let's just, I don't give a shit. We'll feed them well and
Okay,
not be.
perfect.
That's fine.
We'll not
That's
be fucking monsters. Like, it's not. We're not. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's take
Perfect.
let's take 2 gold, and let's go. I think I'm gonna give it to Rabab. 2 gold, Rabab. I need you to get accoutrements and collect them for food so that we can overly feed these children in the next couple of hours. We'll do it in the church here.
Some soup ingredients, like some aromatics, some onions, some what?
I assume you're good with vegetables, man.
Dino nuggies.
Yeah, like dino nuggies. Yeah, like veggie dino nuggies. That's what we want. Get a frozen.
Are we
box
cooking
of them.
tonight?
I assume there's like maybe 1.5 gold. I assume we can go to a barkeep and like buy his stew off him, right? Maybe for 3 gold.
Sure. Yeah, enough food. Yeah.
Yeah, so, sorry, I'm talking to Rabab. So I'm saying, Rabab, here's 3 gold.
Oh.
Go and get us a giant pot of soup off one of these bars around here that we can feed all these orphans.
All right, Daddy. Oh, I'll try to swing.
Sorry,
that.
I don't mean to be tax devastated, but we need to talk to some of these orphans, and we need to talk to Taddy, and it's not gonna go well. So we're gonna, I don't know, maybe not go badly, but
I need to pee.
I do too.
So, Rabab, do you leave first, or do you leave together?
No,
You're gonna come out of this hole in the wall.
What?
Yeah, there's the doorway right here. And the
Oh.
children have been waiting, like, and hearing
Yeah.
sounds from
No.
across the room.
I think all 3 of us exit.
Yeah,
together.
I don't want to explain all
Yeah.
this.
I'll go. Yeah. So I'm gonna come out front, which I assume. I don't think I ran any concentration spells, so technically the circus should still be at the back of the thing.
Yeah, this hits the 3 or 4 at the back. But Taddy is kind of interested in what you guys are doing back there. You see he's at the front of the pack. These children have kind of like slowly crept out of their seats to see what's going on.
I'm gonna wave over at Teddy Ruffins.
Me?
Yeah, you Teddy, get your ass over here.
Hey, what's up, Lucky?
What? And I'm gonna try to turn my back to the other children, and I'm gonna say, lean in here, and I'm gonna say, Who's the most trusted among the children? Who's everybody look up to?
Well, you can trust me. You can trust me, man.
I know. I will trust you, but I want somebody else too. Who else is like the toughest person in here that everybody is either the ruler of the roost or the person that owns the structure of the children?
Well, I mean, Suzanne's the oldest, but she just kind of sucks. No one really rules over anybody.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, we're all just kind of here.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you, Teddy. I need you to help me keep these children from escaping. Not escaping. Sorry, that's so poor choice of words. I want to be able to feed you guys tonight, and I need you to keep everybody in line while we sort out this issue. The priest has unfortunately had an accident, and due to the fact that he was whipping you is actually against the code of this city. And so he's unfortunately been carted off by the law.
He never whipped us, though.
Oh,
Wait,
he
whipping?
Well, he
Was there
cracked the
whipping
whip.
back there?
Some stuff happened back there.
Oh,
not
okay. I was never whipped. But like it was just like a show of force.
I can't
He
imagine.
took a kid away every now and again.
Did the kids come back?
Yeah, they just had like a little bruise on their butt.
Oh. Okay. Never been more happy about a decision. Anyways.
Like a spanking, Jack.
Right.
You fucking pervert.
Why am I the pervert? I don't like. Sorry.
Immediately it went. Immediately, like on like the distance between that jump was like that of a trickle in a vein.
It's my bad. It's my bad. All right. I'm prepared for priestly bullshit, and I may be like a hardcore atheist, so I just may jump to uncomfortable places. This is my bad or my predisposition that I will own up to. I'm so sorry, Tanner. I love you. I'm not trying to take over. I'm just
You're
like,
fine. It's just a spanking.
Great.
There's no reason Lucky should assume that it is forcibly penetrated.
I literally didn't say anything. Also, we should still kill parents that forcefully spank children. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I don't know why I'm joking. I'm just making it worse. I'm gonna give Teddy Ruffins a gold and be like, here. You're now in our employ to help keep. You're on him, my employee, to help keep these kids in line tonight. Don't let anyone see that I gave you that. You're gonna let me know if anyone's trying to escape. We're gonna try to keep everyone in place for their own good, to get them fed and happy. You understand? A lot of things are gonna get crazy tonight. Keep everybody out of that room over there. You understand that, right?
Oh, yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah.
If I catch you in that room,
yeah.
that's it. There's more where that came from. You just gotta let me know. You gotta help me out here tonight, and I'm gonna lead you to a better place, okay?
Oh, sweet. Yeah. He'll flick the gold and pocket it.
Don't let anyone see you got that. They'll cut your throat for that. You understand?
Got what?
I guess he had 300. I guess Teddy Ruffins is running around with like 300 plus gold and been no big deal. So whatever. Anyways, yeah. So
He'll scurry off. Start talking to everybody.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna say, Orphans and Children Anonymous, take your seats, please.
Poochie
Yeah.
will take a seat as he is an orphan.
He'll put you right there up front.
At least that's what they told him.
Oh yeah, of course he will.
Yeah, they'll be a little bit more scattered now that Father Anderson's not here.
Sweet. Hey, everybody. My name is Lucky, and unfortunately, the father had to step out for a bit. We're going to be taking care of you guys tonight. Has everyone had dinner tonight? I'm assuming no.
Oh, yeah, we have fed earlier. This little girl speaks up.
How much did you get fed?
Mashed potatoes and bread.
Would you like to get fed more?
Yeah! Like the whole crowd. Like they all
Yeah, we like food, right? It's gonna be good. We get some warm stew. We'll all chill out tonight, sleep in these pews, make a nice little cozy fire in the corner. Pooch, give me a fire going. And everybody else, let's get this. I have a song I want to introduce you to, and I think it's really, really something special here. So let's just try to do this too. Yep. Here we go.
Performance track.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, baby shark. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Anyways, performance check. Y'all get the everybody's saying gross. Ouch. I couldn't hear it, so I have no idea what the voice modulator actually sounded like. So I will do a performance check though.
Well, it's more about the song.
Yeah.
Nice.
27.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty enthralling. Pretty enthralling.
It is.
These kids
It
are
is.
like they're doing the motions.
Look, man, if you've ever been to a child's ward in a hospital, it's all Baby Shark wall to wall. It's crazy. So I'm gonna sing 40 lyrics of Baby Shark.
All right, yeah. As you do so, Rabab, how are you taking your mission?
Yeah, I'm out of there, and I'm gonna go look for soup.
All right, yeah, you find it pretty easily. It's like you just go to the first tavern. Actually, would you like to decide like the best soup or the worst soup, or?
I'll follow my nose to find like a good, like the cream of the crop on the tavern street.
Sweet. Yeah, break a survival check with advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You find the perfect soup. It smells not too good, not too bad, but definitely more on the better, above average side.
Got some cream in there.
Using of thick milk.
Nice.
And it's cost 2 gold.
Sweet. That's a bargain. It's for a good cause, man. Doing a good thing. Giving me this. Can I take your pot that the soup is in?
No. I need that to cook.
Can I rent
You can borrow
for
it.
you?
Yeah, I'll rent it for you for a gold.
For a gold. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, you take the pot back to them. Back to the orphans. As you come back, or as you not come back, but as you're holding this bag of, I said bag of soup, this pot of soup, you're gonna come across Trigvale Leafweaver as he kind of like steps in front of you, looking for you. He'll say, "Hello, Rabab."
Oh, hi. It's been a while. Well, not that long, I guess. I'm kind of in the middle of something. You want to come to the Church of Mystery with me? It's not for like a service or anything. It's it'll be easier to explain once you're there.
Oh no, I hate that place. That guy's a pervert.
Yeah, we killed him.
Why is he a pervert and
nice.
I'm the weird person? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. I have issues with religion if y'all have not picked up on it.
I just wanted to stop by and give you an invitation. Being the people who were like next to Elder Sunmoss as he died, I felt it would be nice if you were by his side as he continues to get reincarnated into the natural life cycle. So please attend the Glade Tenders hideout just to get reincarnated tomorrow morning, if you would. Right at the beginning of break of sun.
Yeah, I'd be honored to attend, man. I can do that. Do I need what's the dress code?
Come as you are. I'm sure Sunmoss will appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Is there a +1 or 2? Could I bring my companions that were there when we?
Oh yes, I was hoping you'd invite them anyway. They were there just for dying moments as well.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. You want any soup?
I am good.
All right. Happy trails then.
Happy trails. Tomorrow, dawn.
Word.
At least you get back to the church. You have soup, and everyone's kind of tired of Baby Shark, but the seeing of soup enthralls them again as they all come rushing towards you. So you'll be like right here. Yeah, you feed the children. What do you guys want to do with these children? They're all just spattered about, eating, talking. Taddy's talking to them as well.
I'm gonna
We
wave.
should entertain them.
I'm gonna wave
more.
to Taddy and say, "Get over here," and see if I can talk to him for a minute.
Yeah, Taddy comes. She's sorry, and come up, and this person's not there. Yeah, what's up? What's up, boss?
So quick thought process here. Where you guys been sleeping?
Oh, we have a whole thing upstairs for a bunch of beds.
Okay.
They're rickety, but like and there's a hole in the floor, but if you avoid the hole, it kind of works out.
I have to ask you. I'm gonna pull him aside. Like I think there's like room space over here for me to have a private conversation with him over here. I'm gonna be like,
Sure.
So I want to talk to you real quick here. Who else runs this church operation? You only ever saw the priest?
Well, I mean, yeah, I only saw the priest most of the time, and I only really saw him moving around. I mean, I saw people behind the church sometimes, but they were just kind of loitering.
There's a lot of loitering stuff. Is anyone gonna come and check up on the priest or anything along those lines? Loved ones, stuff like that.
Well, the priest didn't have any loved ones. It's hard to say.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
All right. I think we are going to stay here tonight and get you guys to sleep upstairs while the priest is out, and we need to talk long term about where we're going to go after this. Do you know who the priest rents this building from, or does he own it?
I don't know that much. I mean, I never really saw him pay anybody, so I can't imagine you paying rent.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead. I want you to go ahead.
Well, Lucky, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said we. What we are gonna do in the long plan? What's the scheme, boss? Am I involved?
There's not a scheme to hurt you guys. There's a scheme here to get you guys to have a better life here. Unless you really.
Right. I mean, of course.
Did you really enjoy living under the priest? Was he like a good person?
I mean, good is relative. He's good, all right. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. But like, I'm talking about more like betterment of life. Like
that's what we want too.
How we gonna get rich?
I think the idea is
so
that
what's
the scheme, from my perspective, and I need to talk to the chats over here. We got to decide if you guys are worthy to come with us after this, because I want to employ a bunch of orphans in a job, and I got to figure it out if we're gonna use you or not. And we're gonna interview you guys and see which ones that should come with us and which ones shouldn't.
Oh, okay, I got this. I see this. So then we get them to do the work for us. Yeah, okay.
No. Yeah. I mean, okay, sure, yeah, yeah, Teddy. Okay.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right, definitely.
It's kind of like a pep in his step.
We're going to figure it out. We're going to get a nice place for everybody to live, and we're going to start brewing alcohol that we can sell, and you guys are going to help us with that.
Yeah. And if there are people are drunk on alcohol, their coin purses are kind of looser.
Well, I need you to look. I'm not saying you can't steal from people, Taddy, but I need you to like chill until we get shit established. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like can't bring the fuzz down until we got good ways to get out of the way. We talked about this with the Thieves Guild, man. Like, remember?
Yeah. No, I remember. I don't give money to nobody. No.
Right. You don't give money to me. I'm not gonna ask you for it. You don't give money to Rabab or Pooch, right? Because why would we do that?
Right. I mean, yeah, it's
I don't need any money.
Exactly.
Well, if I asked you for money, I would hope you'd lend me some, Taddy.
Well, I mean,
I would lend you money if you asked for it of me.
Oh, can I have some money?
Ask Lucky. He has my money.
Oh, Lucky, can Poochie have some money?
No, he cannot for this exact purpose.
Damn it.
Nice try, but I respect the game, but also, why do you think I'm holding Pooch's money?
Sorry, Taddy. I asked.
Wait, why is Stucky holding your money?
Because I trust Lucky wholly and truly with my income, my funds, because he's always looked out for my best interests from day one with no deviations.
Oh,
Derivations? Deviations?
Lucky does not believe this, but it's probably been to some extent true. Just out of annoyance.
look, Taddy's gonna be like, okay. I mean, I kind of figured you guys had to be some kind of good. I mean, you helped a little kid like me.
No. I taught you how to steal better. Let's be clear. There's a distinction here, man. But anyways, we're gonna just do that. Let's go. I want you tonight to get all the orphans settled, get them all well fed, get them up to bed, and let's just chill out, okay, for the night. And then we have maybe 8 hours. What time do you guys rouse in the morning usually?
I get up before dawn.
Okay. Before dawn, I don't want to see any of these kids up before dawn. I want you to make sure that if anyone's up, that no one tries to leave or goes anywhere. Understand? I want them to stay upstairs and go to sleep.
You got it.
Yeah. I just want you to be on the lookout, okay, Daddy?
You got it, boss.
Sweet. We're going to be in and out for a bit down here getting things sorted out.
Okay. When's my next paycheck?
Tomorrow, Daddy, obviously.
Nice. All right.
I'm not going to pay you twice in one day.
Still
What are you asking for?
I was just asking when the next one's coming.
It's coming, baby. It's coming.
He starts talking to people immediately. All right, and Rabab, as we go back to you, the kids love it. They love you. Like you're the one handing out the soup, and they're in you have this cool trunk, and they've never seen you playing with your ears. They're tapping, giving you a little high five with your hands. You're the belle of the ball.
Sweet. Yeah, they can. You can touch my trunk. You can touch my ears. Just don't pull or anything. Not many people have ever seen a loxodon before, so it's a rare privilege, and y'all should.
You're gonna get a bunch of annoying questions like, "Are these tusks real?" And they'll yank on your tusks and there's no way this is connected, right? And pull your trunk.
Bob is extremely patient, and he will tolerate all of it.
Nice.
But he'll come over to Lucky and Pooch and be like, "Hey, I gotta get out of here. Tomorrow morning is son Moss's funeral, so I'm gonna go to that, and y'all are invited. What are we gonna do about these guys? They'd be cool here."
So, Lucky is just sitting on the steps of the altar with his head in his hands, with his fingers steepled, just at the bridge.
Oh, you're praying?
No, I'm not praying for shit. I'm just rubbing my nose because Mucky has a very early onset migraine.
Okay.
For all the children.
As the night with the sun sets, you guys are talking to the kids, planning your next move.
Well, I do want to sit here and talk to the three if that's okay, because I want to have a really nice chat with them about what the fuck we're about to all do here, because we need to really seriously as a party talk about what the fuck's about to happen with children.
What's wrong, Lucky, is the weight of 2 lives that we've taken together weighing on your conscience?
No. I'll take a dozen more. I'm just not going to take the lives of these children, right? Because we just removed the methodology in which they get food at night.
It is a big responsibility, a group of children.
And we can't
what do we
feed
want
them
to
beer? So I don't know. They need a place to sleep. We don't own. Sorry, am I in earshot of the children?
No, there are no children around. I'll put Bob over here.
Yeah. So
just after they're
I'm just putting this out there. The priest is gone. He owns or is in some way part of this building. I don't necessarily know that we can stay here and keep the children here and not have guards come and take the children over to nowhere's near, or they're all going to run away and be dispersed. The methodology of which they've been fed every night and they have a place to sleep is gone. We're responsible for that.
Perhaps we just have a reasonable discussion with Civipes. He seemed like I don't know if we can trust him now. It's so dastardly to learn that he's involved in all this.
We just disposed of a source of information for him and got released 3 of his villains back into the street. And I'm sorry, anybody that you've tortured once is probably a villain for you, no matter what. So I don't really know what discussion we're gonna have that's gonna end up with us not on the fucking short end of on the long end of a short walk, if you know what I mean.
Well, what if we offered to take up Anderson's services? Maybe we can extract information from people using means that are less awful. Maybe we could ply them with drink and play horrible music into their ears until they do what we ask.
It's a gamble, Pooch. I really don't want to do this with our actual faces. We're going to confront this guy. We don't even know how to get into contact with him.
Man. I don't know if my spirit could withstand that kind of
I'm gonna jump in here. You do know how to contact Civipace. You say you go to anyone in the Beggars Guild and ask looking for the shadow.
Oh, Civipace. I'm sorry. He was the nice guy we met last time. Yeah, let's meet him. I agree.
Well, yeah, you're right though. He's not going to be happy with us.
He's not, and we got to talk about it. And he actually was feeding these children and probably using them as a source of information. So I guess we just got to beg him and say, hey, we're 3 put together people. I don't know that we're going to live through the Beggars Guild getting pissed at us, guys. That's pretty rough.
Well, maybe we should just hurry over to Cytheria's Grace and piss her off. And then that way, if multiple council members are angry at us, they'll butt heads on their way to try and take vengeance on us.
You are a dark individual, John. Sorry, Pooch.
That is quite the plan.
I mean, Lucky's actually perplexed. He's actually upset because he can't.
Yeah,
leave these,
Lucky. Is that how politics works? Is Poochie right? Is that?
That's kind of how it works. Maybe? Yeah, they're gonna get pissed at each other, deciding who gets to kill us.
Damn,
except Cytheria.
By the time they figure it out, we get a third person involved.
Pooch. The problem with this is that Cytheria doesn't know she wants to kill us.
True, not yet.
Yeah,
we know she wants to kill specifically us. She does want to kill everybody though.
Okay. Here's another thing here. I got another crazy fucking angle on this. We talked to Ceviche, and we tell him
Ceviche.
Fuck all y'all. We talked to Ceviche. I'm gonna call him Ceviche. You can bust my ass later, Tanner. I'm so sorry. We talked to Ceviche, and we tell him that we found the priest this way. And then the suggestion is that the other guys broke out, murdered him, and then what do we do with these orphans now? And can we take over this disposition of the church and help these orphans?
Man, I don't want to preach though. Is he gonna be?
We're not gonna preach. No, fuck that. I mean, the only thing he seemed to be giving out was spankings, specifically spankings.
We could be a multi-faith church.
Yeah,
that allows anybody to pray.
Yeah, we'll get new agey as fuck. We got this.
Sounds like it'd be worth talking about Salipa's side of way, I guess. But maybe we should go armed and really ready for shit to go down.
Yeah, I really don't think we ever go anywhere not armed, is our new rule of the crag, Rabab.
Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of on edge now. This is getting a little stressful.
This is stressful. We need help, and we need to figure out what we can do here, and I have nothing to do that. The other thing we need to consider here is, does he do something like use the raise the dead spell to bring the guy back to life to then confirm that we killed him? Because that's the other thing too. We need to make sure that they can't use the raise the dead spell or other elements like that to discover what happened here.
How do we prevent its use?
Probably burn
Do we dismember the guy? Or?
I'm gonna do an Arcana check because I can look up raise the dead, but
we could toss him into the fireplace.
I think that
not in front of the children, though, Poochie.
Yeah, we'll do that. But it's also hard to hide the smell of a burning body in this small ass church with really not close
I
to
would
your
have to step
dwarves.
outside. That is not a smell that
Yeah,
I'm a
you
fan.
return and we could toss him into the crag. That's what we'll do. We'll toss him into the crag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big old trash pit.
Yeah, like we're literally just gonna we'll carpet the bitch, and we'll take him and toss him into the crag, and that's that. No body, no foul.
What
Maybe
are
soak
and
the carpet in accelerants and leave it burning as we toss it off the pit. Does that sound?
and then the other 2 bodies that we have.
What 2 bodies?
that
We only
place?
have 1 body. We only have 2 bodies total, right?
2
Yeah,
bodies?
2 bodies total.
I mean 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
So we just carpet them both. You get a carpet, I get a carpet. We go.
All right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, we wait till after dark. We wrap people. We find ourselves a nice carpet dealer. Get some nice shag wool rugs, and
There's probably some tapestries in this church we could repurpose.
Oh yeah. We'll go cheap here. Tapestries, but we just need to make sure to cover the body, and then soak it in accelerant, light it in fire, and toss it into the crag.
What's accelerant? Are they gonna?
Shit that burns quick. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like I don't know, like oil light or like lamp oil or something.
Sure. There's got to be plenty of that around here.
Hopefully, there's got to be like candles. I don't know.
All right. It seems to be there's some sort of consensus here. You guys are planning to get some tapestries on the wall, wrap them up, and then toss them into the crag with light them on fire.
I want to do
These
a
are
couple of
starts.
things. I want to go into the pit, and I want to try to rearrange the crime scene like it looks like prisoners broke out and killed the priest there.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that during the night.
Sweet.
As we do that, I think it'd be a good time to take a little break.
Yeah.
From everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, as it's about 9:28, so it's like 9:45. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. We hope you stick around and enjoy our waiting room music while we get ourselves refueled. Hope you stick around.
Woo!
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Our break. We're going to go right back into it. As everyone settles in for the night, Teddy has wrestled everyone together into the upper bedrooms. You're all still trying, like you're making your makeshift cots in the church. As the evening finds you, Lucky, you have a very strange dream. You seem to be floating in this never-ending portal, or like never-ending abyss, so there's just nothing but blackness around you. Eventually, a light will appear out of the darkness, bringing you full forward. As you notice the light, like immediately as you notice it, it comes forward and brings you into the foyer of what we're looking at. Let me bring us there.
You're bringing me there? Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet.
Bringing us all there. Things fine, bro. Supposed to bring you. Yeah, here we go. Bang. You're in the middle of a desecrated like shrine village. A makeshift cobblestone wall barricades this place. A singular path goes through it. Nothing but a wooden shrine, kind of like a Burning Man shrine with green emeralds in the top. I want to find your character really quick and put you here. This mysterious black-eyed girl is beside you. As you come full circle, her black hair is silky and smooth. As she turns her head to face you, you see no features that are distinguishable except for sunken eyes, not like hollowed eyes, black eyes, almost like staring into the pit itself. She looks at you, and then she looks around with you as you take in the scenery. She then grasps your hand, not saying a word, taking you somewhere else as you're teleported through your vision to this open area here. You see the remnants of the giant dragon skeleton on the precipice of a cliff. Again, the black-eyed girl is not there, but as you look around, she's not holding your hand anymore. But as you look around, you can see her as she goes right over the cliff. Not over the cliff. Sorry. She's right at the edge of the cliff here, on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're far away, you can still hear her as she like barely whisper mouths. It's coming. You're again teleported one final time. To a very, very not looking good hellscape, as some mysterious figure looks on from the shadows. The black-eyed girl is not there with you, but you see the figure notice you as its eyes gaze upon you. I would like you to make a wisdom save.
Sweet. Shit, it's a save. Okay. Yeah. 2. Hold on. I would like to use my inspiration on that.
Go for it.
10. Do I have anything else?
You have a luck point?
I can use a luck point, actually. Yes, I will use that final luck point. Oh, God. Okay. 11.
Yeah, you are frightened, paralyzing. Frightened.
Oh, yeah. No, okay.
You cannot move. As this creature's eyes glow brighter and brighter, you feel the presence of its fist and maw come closer and closer towards you. As it comes forward and it takes up your entirety of your vision, your eyes go black once more, and you're teleported to one last location. You see before you what looks like a meteor as the surrounding landscape is caught on fire, blown back from the epicenter. You see a lone woman and three otherworldly demons seeming to pop out, or seeming not pop out, but to be around the meteor itself. A hunk of rock, black as night, verdant black. You see them mouthing some words that she makes some kind of incantation, and then you find yourself back into the lower city, teleported once again. But this time, I might get you over here just to see up here. Imagine this is the lower city, but you are on the edge of the city, similar to how Rabab was. As you look across and see the edge, nothing but the blackness of the abyss out in front of you. The mysterious black-eyed girl looks back at you and says, "Come help me," and then immediately falls forward into the
I
abyss.
reach to grab her.
You're not close enough. You're like 10 feet away.
I know. I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just douching.
New boot goofing.
As she falls, does she fall into the? Does she physically fall all the way down, or does she sort of disappear over the edge?
Yeah, you see her fall, disappear over the edge, which you run forward, trying to grab her. As you see her body get eclipsed by the darkness, and you see her fade. And you find yourself awake, right at the edge of the cliff.
All right, I'm gonna pull my.
It's before daybreak.
Yeah,
so you know.
I'm gonna just sort of tap myself to just see that I got all my stuff on me, and then I'm gonna pull my pipe out from my inner pocket, and I'm gonna light it with a cantrip, and then I'm just gonna sit there and just sort of puff some smoke over the edge of the crag as I don't move away from the edge, and comfortably I just stand there and stare down into it.
Okay. Yeah, you take some quiet contemplative thought.
And I'm gonna head on back.
Nice. Yeah, you managed to get there before daybreak as Rabab is already awake as he's going out to the
Do I still get the effects of a long rest?
You would, yeah, you were asleep.
Sweet.
Poochie, Rabab, you decide to wake Poochie. He was invited.
Yeah, I'll wait a minute.
Do you go, Poochie?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, yeah. Rabab, you kind of see as you're exiting, you're kind of hoping Lucky will find his way, but he's out there at the church steps.
Am I sitting right there at the church steps?
You can show up however you'd like to show up.
I would like to do that, but I'd more specifically like to go and wake up Teddy Ruffins.
Okay, yeah. You can do that. You make your way up the stairs and you can find Taddy in one of the beds.
I'm going to try to sneak over to him and try to not wake anybody up if I can.
All right, stealth check.
Poorly.
Okay.
I'm just worst. Wow, this is fucking Jesus Christ! I've been doing good for a while now. I'm having this bad run. I'm gonna go over to Teddy Ruffins and wake him up and say, "Hey, Daddy, make sure to. What happens when the kids most of the morning they all kind of leave and come back at night?"
Yeah, they leave or come back depending on what they want to do, man. What time is it?
Daddy, I want you to stay with the church. It's very early. But I want you to stay with the church today and make sure kids come back and tell them we're going to talk to them tonight, okay? We'll get them fed, okay?
Ooh. Oh, you got it.
Okay.
I love that.
It's going to be a big meal tonight, all right?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I won't be able to do breakfast for anyone. Is that okay?
That's fine. We don't get that anyway.
I didn't think so. All right, Daddy. Make sure to tell them all.
Yeah. You got it, boss.
I'm going to pass him, and I'm going to just head on out and pop back up to Rabab in the early morning, still puffing on my pipe. Just being like, hey, gentlemen, how was your night?
Slept pretty well. But you, Pooch?
Pooch?
Yeah, sorry, I was dozed off for a second. Can you repeat that?
You didn't sleep very well, huh, Pooch? I slept okay.
I think I had a little bit of a similar dream, Rabab. I found myself in front of the hole this morning.
The crag? You were there?
Yeah.
When you woke up?
Yeah, I did.
Did you kill anybody?
No, that was not the nature.
See how it feels? This is what you asked me when I told you about the black eye. Did you see the black eyed girl?
I did, but I didn't murder anybody.
But she jumped into the pit, right?
I feel like you still pushed her in your dream, but like.
Oh my God!
I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. I love you. No, I saw her. I saw her. She's telling us something.
Holy shit.
I love you guys. I think like there's a couple of different things here. I want to go to this funeral today and I want to talk to people. I want to go talk to. I feel like we don't have the good perspective of this city. She's trying to warn us about something, right? Rabab, I got an overwhelming sense of prophecy.
Can I make an Arcana check or something?
You can make an Arcana or religion.
Or a religion?
Mm-hmm.
Do Arcana.
Damn.
Oh yeah. So, what are you trying to find out specifically?
The overarching sense of the dream that I had, was it a sense of foreboding? Was she trying to tell us something? Or is she an evil demonic presence trying to lure us to our doom, kind of on a scale of good vibes to bad vibes? You know?
Yeah, you can definitely, the vibe you get was definitely not of anything harmful or evil of any nature. Kind of very, very like neutral, or it's neither one way or the other. But based on your Arcana check, you do know that like you've heard of a spell like very similar to this very effect, and it's called the spell is Dream, the 5th level illusion spell. It seems to be the same effect, but But the spell itself doesn't really have anything about moving the person or nothing. So that's where you're kind of stumped.
I mean, clearly, like, that would be the tick here, too. Like, I mean, we can understand from the magical inference that, like, there's no way that you could get away with the transition between dreams and reality. Like, a spirit of the crag itself is reaching out to us. Right? Like, that's what I take away from this.
Is the crag the sort of thing that has a spirit?
Well, I think the crag is the sort of thing that's consumed other spirits, which are now reaching out to us.
Whoa, dude, that's some heavy shit, if that's true.
Yeah, I mean, this is all heavy shit. By the way, I'm gonna just tap out my tobacco pipe and pass it over to Rabab. You got some shit?
Some leafy, smoky shit?
Yeah, some flower of hemp, if you know what I mean.
You want some of the star leaf?
I'll take a little bit, yeah, sure.
Alright, let's load it up. It's gonna be a good day.
All
right. By the way, I'm also, as we approach the funeral, I'm gonna bardic inspiration both Poochie and Rabab. I'm gonna sing them a ditty. You ready for this?
Is it a dirge or a ditty?
Oh, it's a ditty. It's a bowdy ditty.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, hold on. Hold on one.
Can you inspire both of them, or do you have to choose one?
I can have inspiration out for both times. As a bonus action, a creature other than myself within 60 feet that can hear gains an inspiration die for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So if I do it immediately after, I can give them both bardic inspiration for 10 minutes, easy.
Okay.
But I'm still just spending the bard die, so I only have 2 left, which is the key here. I'm just doing it so that when we go into this funeral, they have the D8 for, for. All right, here we go. I got a song for this. Sorry. This is one I have. All right, are you ready for this? Because this is something I haven't really tried, and I'm gonna give it a shot. So, does this sound pretty good, guys? You like my voice? Magic.
It's technical.
How's that? That's a big echo, yeah.
A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was a bloody cup of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mop, and he invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. He ought to been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to praise him we should always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. The Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 diddly beer, beer, beer. At the Silvery Moon, and pirates call him well, is one thing you can be sure of, is Charlie beer they sell. So come on all my lucky lads when the sun comes up to stop. 5 short seconds to remember Charlie Mop. 1, 2, 3, 4. He ought to have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we should always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. The Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 diddly beer, beer, beer.
Nice. Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
guys can earn your
I'm gonna listen to
inspiration
that
by-
later. To be entirely honest, I don't know if that's gonna be good or not because I was trying an effect on top of the actual song, and honestly, I feel like I should have just sung the song because the song's pretty goddamn good.
It was pretty good. Nice. Yeah, they definitely get their inspiration.
Oh, sweet.
As you finish the song, the Starleaf is in fact ready, and as you've noticed that Rabab has actually just been holding this as it's been preparing the entire time you've been singing, as the dew has kind of started to collect in the center of the Starleaf, and he holds out the leaf and asks you to lick it.
I'm gonna hit it.
All right, Rabab, do you hit it as well?
Sure, only the polite thing to do.
All right,
It's gonna be a hell of a funeral.
you can make a con save or choose to fail.
I'll choose to fail.
Choose to fail.
All
Yeah.
right.
Poochie's
Oh.
body's a temple, so he's only gonna fill it with beer.
Yeah, I don't know why I love that. I'm gonna pass Poochie a mid-morning flask.
All right.
Hmm.
I assume Lucky just keeps beer on him now for this exact purpose.
Sure. Yeah, the hit takes effect immediately as you guys are just like the colors are wavy, like buildings are kind of out of place, but they move slightly. But you can still walk and understand what's happening. But it's definitely a euphoric high, one you've never experienced, but Lucky. But Rabab seems to be quite the navigator to it. You guys approach the Glade Wardens, the Glade Tenders hideout. And I'm going to allow you to, I will take you there and you can place your characters however you like to sit, as I will describe it. You come across the scene of a very quiet and dignified procession of people, all very big name people, as you don't even realize Elder Sunmoss knew a lot of people in his very long tenures of life. You will see that every member of the council is in fact there.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Maybe we shouldn't have done so many drugs before that. Okay.
Along with characters that are just decked out in regal gear that you've never heard of before, but are accompanied by some very powerful looking people. You can go ahead and see that the mayor herself is accompanied by a ghostly specter behind her. Liliana is accompanied by no one. Rupert is not accompanied by Patricia, as she is guarding the city. This man beside Rupert is incredibly regal. The man beside this regal person is a very elderly wizard. Jack, can you take us to the battle map on the...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me. There we go.
How do we get our tokens?
So you're going to go to the tokens section where you know all the characters are, and under characters, you'll see Rabab. I can actually...
I click and drag. Okay.
Yeah, just click and drag and he'll pop up.
I remember now.
Where is Cytheria? I think I know her thing by now, but...
It's right here.
I see her. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and here's
Next
Next
to-
up here.
Next to the alien. Do I see the Valise, the famous bard here?
No, Velma is not here.
Velma, sorry.
Um,
I promise I'm going to do a fucking character sheet and I'm going to get these names straight. I love you so much, Tanner. And
You're
I
good.
have so much more respect for the fact that in my own campaign, I was always upset when no one knew my character name. It's like a thing, man.
yeah, I feel you. There's a lot to keep track of.
It's like yeah. But the council is good. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are approaching. You see Ceviche/Ceviches right there. Poochie, you take notice of this man holding a gourd, very ripped, very evil looking. He's dressed in no shirt, flowy pants, tight wound around his ankles and wrists, flowing white hair.
Does he have the gourd, the one from the blacklist that we saw for sale the other day?
No, he does not. He just has a gourd.
Okay. Well, Poochie is gonna assume the best of a man who openly carries a drinking vessel, and will just sort of hold up his own as like a little hello, cheers, to that guy. Does he have any? But maybe before Poochie commits to this, does he have any recognizable tattoos or wear any tokens of the Death's Brew Monastery?
So, in fact, I would like you to make a history check.
Oh boy.
So, in fact,
Is one thing you can be sure of is Charlie beer they sell.
Sorry about that. I'm realizing that that was a terrible voice that I should not have used.
history with a 0, you do not know this man, but you do recognize the insignia inscribed across the entirety of his back as the insignia of the Death Doom monks.
All right. Well, at the very least, Poochie knows that, and Poochie will go, oh. But he'll try to maybe keep an open mind. I mean, after all, most of what he knows about these people are what his masters told him, and they told him that he shouldn't drink all the time, so that they can't be right about everything.
Yeah, so you guys are approaching, and you see all these big figures. You'll see that Trigville is going to be he'll see you and say, "Oh yes, please. Well, that you're here, we can begin. Please sit anywhere you like." He'll go back over and start waving the crowds and say, "Everyone, sit down. Friends, patrons, kings, council. We come here today to mourn the death of a loved one who has carved himself into the very nature of this world." Yes, Elder Son Moss.
Sorry.
He fought bravely against the atrocities that would befall against nature, and I would like to bring anyone else, as is the right of this I guess group of people, is to come by and relive some of these memories with us. Tell us your best Son Moss in memory. Immediately, almost immediately, this one steps forward here, one of the regally dressed man, and he'll say, "I knew Son Moss from when I was a lad. Never met a more kind and gentle person. But the day that the blight came from this god-forsaken crag and hit my kingdom, who else would save us but was Son Moss? We fought back the blight, repopulated the lands, and the crops have never been greener since. I'll never have more respect for a person than Elder Son Moss." Everyone starts to clap and everyone's cheering. You do notice that this person kind of is this fuck off vibe, just he does not like what he said at all. Rupert will come forward. Yes. With Elder Son Moss, we can always keep the nature safe. The creatures of the woods are never going to bother us. Yes, he was quite the tender of the glade.
I just need to take a moment to talk about our YouTube channel real fast, because there's Linda Dishonest is on there. Is this the Dork channel? Oh lord, they're talking about spells. I said,
damn right.
Only cool people talk about spells, lady. Get cool or get lost. Sweet. All right, sorry. I just wanted to take that moment.
Mayor Gorganos will step forward. The ghostly figure seems to be attached at her hip. Yeah, yes. So Son Moss himself was quite the man. Always ready for a cup of tea and always ready to talk about the day. He was quite the person, and I'll never thank her enough for his service. The forest and would not be itself without it. We will miss him, and he has big shoes to fill. As she pats Trigville on the shoulder and kind of nods. Cytheria will come forward and then say, "Yes, Elder Son Moss's discoveries of blacklist items throughout the woods, as well as keeping the creatures at bay, were quite admirable to the city. His efforts to discover what magical items did will not be overlooked, and I can't thank him enough for the strides he has made in our magical research." This person's going to come forward, and it's going to be the other regal person. I can't say anything about Elder Son Moss. I do not know the man personally, and I don't really care for what he does. But I can say that if he's part of the crag and it makes himself so useful to the city's functioning, then I can't say anything more than pure respect for this man. Elder Son Moss, I wish you the best of luck. You'll see this guy up here go, piece of shit. The death dude monk will come forward as well. Elder Sun Moss was the first one who taught me how to. Actually, his voice is different. Sorry.
Elder Sun Moss was the first person who taught me that beer could be better. And therefore, that put me on the path to find the strongest beer.
I need to hook up with that guy.
So we're gonna just check that guy. Okay.
And now Trickbill is gonna kind of like look to you if y'all like to say anything.
I'm gonna look to the other companions first before I speak.
Poochie's got some words.
Yeah, please, Poochie, you step forward.
So Poochie will step forward. I hope people may or may not notice Poochie's just walked in with Elder Sun Moss's quarterstaff.
Oh yeah.
And he's leaning on the stick. He will say, I did not know much about what Elder Moss did in his life, but I was witness to what he did in his final moments. He was a true and brave individual who, in the face of great evil and danger, stood stout and firm, even while many of his comrades fled so very cowardly. He stood true and strong. We should all look to him as an example of perhaps how we should act in the face of danger and great risk to this city. He'll say with a nod and a little drink, and he'll pour out a little for Elder Sun Moss. And of course, his final act of passing on his staff to me, I will never forget. Pooch will add as like a little addendum.
Make a deception check.
Oh no.
You have it. Remember, you have bardic inspiration. Roll a d8 and add it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for sure.
Oh. Wait, the first was a history. Oh, okay, I see.
So a 9. Okay. You turn some heads with that last remark, but no one's gonna interrupt the funeral for it. Would either of you else like to say something?
I will, but I'm gonna wait to see. I want Rabab to go first if it's okay.
Yeah, I'll say a little something. Give my 2 cents here. Shuffle up. I didn't know Elder Sun Moss for very long. I was there when he died. And I don't have much to add to what Poochie said. But he did die in the service of not just separating the sanctity of this city from outside forces that are purely just trying to survive and be a part of what this city is, but from the forces within this city that don't have really the best interests of its denizens or the natural world at large that we all depend upon at heart. And that's all I have to say. And I'll sprinkle some seeds from one of my pockets onto his warm coffin and whatever, and use a druid craft to make some bloom into flowers. I'll shuffle back out.
Nice. As you do so, you see Trigbill join you with that. Very beautiful words, brother. And he'll gesture to Lucky.
I'm gonna step forward, take 2 steps, just more so towards the center, and just almost directly in front of where Cytheria is standing at the funeral. And I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna look. And I want to do a couple of things here, Tanner. I want to both sing a song, and I want to the lyric. Obviously, Lucky is a musical genius. I am not, so I cannot compose a song in this time frame by which, as myself, to represent the goals of here. But I want to explain to you the goals of the song that I'm about to sing. And then I would like to sing it and also roll for it if I can.
Okay. Yeah, what's the goals?
The goals of the song are to sing about a group of people coming together to defeat an evil scientist and prevent her from her evil, greedy ways. Specifically, a female scientist.
Okay. Nice.
Sweet.
A satire.
Not a satire. I want to talk about just like the beautiful nature, and I want to also talk about the fact that the goal of all life is life itself versus like whatever the fuck she's after. And I'm gonna fucking eyeball Cytheria through this whole thing.
Okay. Make a performance check after you sing your song.
Okay. Let me turn off the music 1 second. High in the halls of the kings who are gone, Jenny would dance with her ghosts. The one she had lost and the one she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most. The ones who had been gone for so very long, she couldn't remember their names. They spun her round on the damp old stones, spun away all her sorrow and pain, and she never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave. Never wanted to leave, and she never wanted to leave.
Nice performance check.
Sweet. I'm noting not with advantage, which I love. Here we go. I'm going to burn inspiration on that.
Didn't you already do that?
Oh, did I? What did I burn it on?
I think on your wisdom saves. Because you rolled 3 wisdom saves. Oh, yeah, one was for the luck point, one was for inspiration.
But didn't I get a inspiration back for singing that song earlier?
No.
Oh, I think I know what you said.
I
You
gave
said
you
they're
basi-
definitely inspired, I think is what you said.
Yeah, I might have
they're
used the word
oh,
inspiration.
oh, that's my bad. Well, then I'll burn a luck point if that's okay.
Let's go for it.
Sweet. 18.
Nice. Yeah, it's a solid performance. And you pepper it in with a nice like flavor of your words. It kind of goes over people's head that you're kind of not talking about Cytheria. But they get the story, so it's nice. Trigbell with that, so put his hand on his shoulder and thank you. Say thank you. He would enjoy that.
No, back up.
All right. Trigbell's gonna he'll give like a solid prayer, to the goddess of nature, cerebrally, and then he'll bring his head back up as kind of addressing everyone. Friends, thank you for this. The elder Sun Moss does not have a soul as of right now. Shall return his body to the earth. Elder Sun Moss or Trigbell will then lift up Elder Sun Moss, take him over here. Cast Mold Earth to get a ditch and then bury him. At this point, everyone seems to know what he's doing and kind of consider it as the end of the funeral. So they start to mingle with each other. Bratvin immediately is up as talking to this guy. The mayor is talking to Liliana. Rupert is talking to Willow Trickford. Cytheria is talking to Ian. This death dude monk seems to go right for this guy. Oddly enough. So Beepus is going to turn to you, Poochie, being the one beside him. Thank you for coming. I'm sure he would have appreciated that. Though you didn't know him for long, it seems like you were there at the end.
Poochie will nod. And he will say, Well, that's all we really knew
I'm
him
going to
for.
burn
But
ones
if
who had
I
loved
know that
her the
we
most.
shouldn't mix business with a matter like this, but I was hoping you could lend me and my friends an ear for a moment. We have something very important to discuss with you.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let me just
Bonding over
stand
there.
up. Is this a private conversation, or can we just talk here?
Private, private.
All right.
This will be. Are you in? Is Poochie waving at me? Sorry, I don't even know if I know.
You're right beside him.
Pooch, I think there's a lot of opportunity here. May we convene at a later date in a more private area?
Uh, Perhaps you would meet us later at the Church of Mistra.
The church.
We can
Oh,
come to
with-
you. We can come to you if that's more convenient. Just let us know where to find you.
Well, I mean, if you're at Father Anderson's place, then you should be fine.
Excellent.
Okay. He'll peter off, skulk her out.
I'm gonna poke him and say, let's make as many opportunities here. Let's talk about people about talking later. You know what I mean? So we can try to track down some of these people, but let's also not waste the opportunity. See the beer dude? I think you need to go meet him, man.
Very well.
I don't mean to push
Pooch.
you in the right direction if you haven't known somebody else you want to go talk to. This is an
No.
opportunity for us. I'm not even sure we should talk to Cytheria, to be entirely honest with you, but I kind of need to.
No, it's just that I know what monastery he's from. He's from a monastery on the opposite side of the mountain from where mine was, and we both made brews and beers, but theirs was always focused on how potent could they make it, how powerful they could make it without consideration for the
If it's too
the
hot
many
on the palate, Pooch, it's not worth your time. I agree with you. It's got to be delicious. That's the point.
Yes, but they discard that. They seek only to kill and die by their brew, and not to create love and joy and exuberance with it.
Well, I would suggest that this is a small city and you both appreciate alcohol. So maybe that's enough in this context for you guys to get along.
I will keep an open mind. After all, my elders told me that in order to be a master of myself, I must not drink, and yet here I am, clearly a story of success.
Wait. Your order brewed beer and then told you not to drink it?
Yes, we brewed it as a means of creating income for the temple. They weren't very happy with me when I drank a brew that was aging. They tapped the keg only to find it all gone, and the investigation pointed to me.
These monks are like really dumb. I'm really glad you're with us, Pooch, because like Jesus.
Yes, I think it's all for the best. But yes, I'll go speak to him.
This is rule number 1 of dealing. Obviously, use your own supply.
That's what I told them.
I just makes sense. Rabab, who do you want to talk to?
This is probably a foregone conclusion, but I'm scanning the crowd for the black-eyed girl from my dream.
Doubtful she's gonna. Or you're not telling me this. Okay.
Make a perception check. You know her scent, so you can make it with, let's say, advantage.
Sweet. But yeah, almost that's what she smelled like.
18. You do not can catch the scent of gooseberries.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll go talk to Trig though.
Okay. So Trickville is still kind of he's doing some of his own like druidic rites over the grave.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So you can go over there if you'd like to help.
Sure, why not?
He's like he's chanting in druidic, saying, and since you understand, he's saying like from the earth to back to earth, around the sun again, but after the nutrients.
Do I know the rite that he's chanting?
Yeah, it's the rite of passage.
Then I'll join in. with his permission, I'll just like slide up to him and be like, start chanting with him and kind of look at him like, is this cool? And I'll keep going if this is cool.
Yeah. He keeps going.
Cool.
As he finishes his chant, you see like a small. He'll do some druidcraft as well, just like a small patch of grass, like almost as if the grave was never there. And then as you kind of step back and see, you'll notice that like there's a very similar looking grave here and here and here, and they all kind of feed back into this big root system up here.
Mm-hmm.
He looks back to you, says, and so it is done. Can I help you?
Who will take his place?
Well, Rabab, that responsibility falls to me. I'm a bit too young, honestly. I'm only about 75.
Well, yeah. I'm only about 80 myself.
Hmm.
What will you do with the Glade Tenders?
Well, I guess I'll figure out. I'll keep doing what Elder Sunmoss wants me to do, or wanted me to do.
And
So
is
hard
that
to
the
believe
same
it's
thing
wrong.
as all of these past elders? I'll gesture at the graves.
Yes.
Did before him, pretty much.
Yes. The Glade Tenders. Well, there were only about five. There were only about five different elders, and I can tell you that Elder Sunmoss had the longest tenure among the elders, for about 30 years.
I'd like to know more about him. What was his dream for the Glade Tenders to accomplish?
Well, Elder Sunmoss, he
Feeling
once.
he had one.
Yeah. He talked about it very briefly. Never, always in poems, never in like actual plain speak. But he said that from what I'm able to gather over the years, he came across Tragus along the forest, like the god Tragus. He came across him, and he presented to him this world of song and world of pure nature, only to discover that the only thing missing were like Sunmoss says that it was beautiful, like something of every species living together. But Elder Sunmoss noticed that the one thing he didn't have was the avatars of the gods themselves were never in this vision, and so he spent his life trying to figure out why Tragus didn't include the avatars of each god. So whenever an avatar came up or heard sighting of him, Elder Sunmoss tried to bring the avatar into the fold and closer to Cliff's Edge so that they could work with the animal or the beast and not just have it be this entity of destruction. He tried with the one that Liliana killed, its name being something that I'm going to find out here. Its name being the Chakat. It found out that as Elder Sunmoss had brought it to the Glade Tender's hideout here, Liliana was tracking it, and though he pleaded, once the creature leapt out at Elder Sunmoss out of fear, Liliana decided to strike it down. It was one of the Elder Sunmoss says he wept greatly that day. So I guess I'll try to find these avatars and continue his mission.
Would you say that the Council of Nine is the enemy of that goal? Because it kind of sounds like they're not down with that. Liliana's on the council and she did that, right?
Well, I would say that Liliana definitely is against this entire motion, but I will say that Bradfin is quite interested in it, as well as the mayor herself. And I think Elder Sunmoss was working his way with Savipus to try to convince him to help. So there are allies, but there are also enemies, definitely.
Like Cytheria.
Cytheria is a new beast. She just seems rather focused all the time, uncaring, results driven.
Me and my buddies that were there when Elder Sun Moss died, we believe that she was the cause of that incident. What say you to that?
Well, there hasn't really been any report released, so I mean, it's all hearsay at this point.
But we were there when he died, man.
I believe, no, friend, I believe you, and I'm sure everyone else does as well.
Well, we're not spreading it about too quickly because I mean, she's right over there. She could order execution. You know what I mean? Like she's the power of the city. We're not shouting the news far and wide. We're not journalists, but I mean, we're just trying to do what we can to make sure that shit doesn't happen again. And I'm telling you, I think she was responsible.
This is a pretty serious accusation. I mean, this is a council member we're talking about.
I want to say we have evidence, but I don't know if there's any physical item I can give to you to prove it to you. What would you need? Then again, my friend Lucky did infiltrate the palace and find this out, so he might have something. Would you be willing to wait while
read Messenger, you motherfucker?
I did.
So much. Sorry, Tanner. I'm so sorry.
Would you be willing to wait for a second while I confer with my associates?
I mean, I'll be here pretty much all day. I have more things to attend to.
All right.
He'll walk back with you he'll get back into the mingling.
Okay, so a couple of things here. That doesn't add up for me. Why the hell aren't we using a raise dead spell in this bra? I'm saying this to Rabab.
On Elder Sun Moss?
Yeah.
Raising him from the dead?
Why wouldn't we?
That would violate the cycle of life.
Oh, so it's like a druid thing, right?
I don't think that he would want that necessarily.
I thought that they couldn't. That his soul, something happened.
What about speak with dead? He's an elder. His word carries more weight. We find somebody that can use speak with dead, probably the druid, and we just get the information from him, and then it's taken as gospel, and that's all good. We got this guy on our side. Sorry, you shouldn't tell people that I'm sneaking into the fucking where Cytheria is, right? Like, you don't tell people that I spy on a lady in her, like, office, okay? It's not something you just drop, Rabab.
Word.
Word?
What did you have some other way to prove to him without violating the sacred rites that we just spoke over his body? Anything you could use to prove to him what we know about Cytheria?
Speak with dead doesn't necessarily require the body. He can still speak with the dead. Sorry, look, I bottom line is, like, he's either going to take our word or not. We need to push him and be like, you know, this is what happened. Put us in a zone of truth. Put the impetus on him to make the magical proof of our word. 3 people saying this happened. Maybe, like, we can question the lady and try to have, like, a thing. I mean, I don't think we're going to win any trial, but the question is, do we win him over? And I think to win him over, we need to push for the element here, which is specifically the fact that she's going to end up killing all life around the crag. Like, she is that immediate a threat. Don't, like, Rabab, I get it. We hit some shit before we came here. But at the same time, man, like, you get that she's going to wipe out all this life just for, like, no other reason than just her focus on this evil, right?
Yeah, you don't have to convince me, man. I already killed 2 guys.
Okay, why don't I come over there and I'll convince him? How about that? How about I'll just leave this endeavor? Can you just be, like, chill and support me?
I don't think you should raise him from the dead. But other than that,
I won't do that. I
man.
promise. I promise I won't do that. You make a strong point about rights and stuff. I should have probably brought this up before he was rolled into a ditch.
I mean, you could propose it to.
Let me go ask him. Let's start there. Let's throw him off balance and hit him with the, why didn't you just raise this dude? All right, I'm going to do that. You ready?
Sure.
I'm going to walk over. He's like,
All right.
sup, bro?
So you guys pull him away.
We want to talk to you for a minute if you got a second.
Yeah, of course. What can I help you with? Is
What
this
is
a
it?
friend?
I wanted to ask you just a straightforward question. You're a powerful druid, right?
Somewhat.
What's the most, if you don't mind me, what level of spell have you managed to conjure?
About 6.
Yeah. So you've managed to raise people from the dead before.
Yes.
Was there a reason we couldn't have tried that with this man? I hate to do it. I'm in the grieving process. You understand?
The DM doesn't believe that, but yeah, he believes you.
Obviously,
yeah,
obviously, yeah. I thought, dude, you should just consider everything I say as a person bullshit. Like Tanner, what are you talking about?
He says that, though he tried, his soul is not there. It's unwilling to return.
So you gave it a shot. So his soul was eaten by some manner of spell.
Is that what happened?
What I saw is that Cytheria's assistant used magic outside of her ability to call forth a load of demons who then consumed our friend's soul, and then we had to banish.
So you're saying a demon is actually stolen or eaten just his soul?
That is correct.
Well, I guess he's lost then.
I don't think
His body will return to nature.
he will be food for the future and more life. I don't deny that at this moment. What I am concerned about, and what I think Rabab is concerned about, and this is my goal to just talk to you, because I am not a druid and I do not understand, and I don't claim to understand. But what I do claim to interpret for my friend here is that we want to preserve life. And there is a clear indication that more life will be lost in a useless manner. We wish to stop that.
That sounds great. I'm all for that.
Then how do we stop Cytheria from doing the exact same experiment again and killing more people?
I'm just now hearing about this experiment. I don't know. Like I was telling your friend, that these are serious allegations. That Cytheria has actually put forth a lot of valuable income to the city. She actually helped make this bulb that we're in right now. It's hard. I want to believe, friend. I want to believe you. I do. Like, you were there. Like, I know you were there.
And your excuse for that is that there is a certain amount of income that she brought, so that she is able to murder people willy-nilly?
I don't know about this murdering willy-nilly thing, friend.
It sounds
an accident. Go ahead.
Sounds like your mind was made up before we began speaking. Have a wonderful day, and I am genuinely sorry for the loss of life this day.
I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like you're interrogating me without knowing anything.
I'm not interrogating you, sir.
My mind is never made up before any decision. I want you to know that.
I have experienced it with your druid brother, Rabab. He is good for me in that way, and I do not mean it as a condescension to you and or as a criticism, just as a realization that we come from different places and different understandings of the world.
The walks of life, I understand.
He makes me more contemplative, even though I don't particularly want to be. So I will listen to his counsel on this course. Have a wonderful day, sir, but please, I beg thee, be more willful to understand the willings of the world around you and understand that there have been accusations made against her, and I do not believe she will stop. I believe she will do this immediately again. And though I may have proof of this, I wish to make this clear that I understood one thing that night based on the evidence in that room, which you have seen yourself. If you will go out of your way to see yourself, you will understand. And she will begin to end life and destabilize life around the crag. And if this is your new mission, if you have taken over for Elder Sun Moss, who braved that night with us, I understand you to have the same mission, my friend. And if we can't count on you to help us protect this situation, I dare say there will be people, even everyone else in the council will be even more hard. So I beg thee, of all things above in this new position that you now possess, understand that it is more important for you to have a position than to understand it, as you will may be the only active force that exists there. Have a good day, sir.
Good day, sir. He'll say that and we leave.
Yep, I'm just gonna pass away. Did I do a good job? I'm gonna look at Rabab.
I don't know, man.
So? Okay, whatever. Just give me. If I say that, I just want you to make me feel better, okay? Fuck you. Poochie, how did I do?
I think that sounded composed and
yeah.
most excellent.
Motherfucking Poochie! I love you. You're best. You're the beautiful motherfucker. You just keep me going through this world. I love you. Mwah. Just mwah. Oh, goddamn.
But I suppose with that, Poochie will approach this man of the death's due.
Okay.
And you know, try to overcome some of the shall we say prejudice that the Dew of the Mountain grandmasters tried to impress upon him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you walk up to him as he's talking to this other like incredibly armed person, and they're talking about. So, I imagine with bodyguard you get beer. Yeah, is it good? Don't talk to me. And then that's why you come in on.
Poochie says, well, if it's beer that interests you, perhaps I have a little rumor that might tantalize. He'll say with too much finger motion.
You do, yeah?
Yes, I myself will be unveiling my most recent craft brew called the Rabab's Big Trunk Stout in roughly 2 to 4 weeks. Perhaps you'd be interested in attending the taste testing. I was hoping to make a somewhat public event of it, let people try it and see if they'd be interested in investing in it to make a grander production of the recipe.
If it's as good as you're saying it is, I have to try this. Yes. 2 weeks? Yes.
Well, but perhaps you could tell me where to find you or how to contact you so I can give you a proper invitation closer to the event.
Oh yeah. I got this spot next to the junkyard, the Coliseum. Yeah, I'm in this really nice setup. Just look for the big building, and I'm at the top of it.
Oh, okay, great. And he says, and perhaps as I introduce one of my brews, if you wish to bring one, I would be happy to try yours as a sort of friendly cultural exchange of two different monastic traditions of brewing.
Oh, I got some right here. And he holds out his gourd. But go ahead, try it.
Poochie will be kind of tentative. He knows the reputation of these individuals, but it's beer, so he's gonna drink it. So okay. Poochie will take a sip and see how he feels.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, Poochie doesn't usually have to make these.
Nice. So you're gonna take 7 damage.
Bracing.
I know it's good, right? And then he'll drink it as well.
It's good at something. Poochie will say with like a smile and a nod.
Oh, yes. It puts the hair on your chest is what that does.
Or makes it fall off, perhaps.
He laughs.
Yeah, Pooch will say, "Well, I hope that the beer I should warn you now. What I've brewed might not be as potent as this, but the taste it's going to be quite enjoyable."
Yeah. If it's as good as this, I think I'll be fine. This will be great friendship.
And Poochie will kind of hold out a hand to shake and say, "Yes, a future friendship."
Yeah, he shakes your hand pretty vehemently. He's excited about your beer.
And I think Poochie will politely part ways after that to group back up with Lucky and Rabab.
Okay. As you do that, your meetup is like as you walk up right there, you're kind of interrupted. What's gonna happen is Bradman is gonna get really incredibly pissed. Like he's gonna start, King Fribble, you have to have this trade agreement go through. We've done this for years. How can you do this now at a funeral of all places? The person who you now know as King Friggle, he looks to Braffin up and down and says, "Shut up. I will do what I want with my country." I said, but sir, you have to have this. What is this for us?
Oh man.
Say, and I'll kindly ask you to get out of my face now. Your welcome has been worn out. But Bradfin shall. He storms off in a huff, pushing people out of the way as he exits the hideout. Curiously enough, Cytheria goes after him.
Follow.
All right. As you guys follow, everyone make a stealth check. If you guys want to not be stealthy.
I am going to cast invisibility.
How about pass without a trace?
Oh, no. Yeah. That's all we cast, bitch. Let's do it.
All right.
It's like way better. Stealth. And remember, I gave everybody Bardic Inspiration. So I think
Pooch already used his.
I think it's just Rabab that has Bardic Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but plus 10 bonus to stealth.
And I'm
check.
also gonna burn another luck point and reroll my stealth.
All right.
13. 14
Nice.
Pooch.
Nice. Looking good.
10. What's our plus with
Plus 10.
Right?
Plus 10. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 23, 24, and 20 added together.
Oh yeah, you beat all their passives. You guys come up across them as they are like getting onto the trolley together. You guys follow them on the next trolley that comes up, and you see them as they're like about 50 feet off, talking and walking. And at this point, this will be a good time to end the session as more juicy stuff will be revealed.
Shit! I want to know what she's doing, bruh! I knew she was gonna do some shady shit at this fucking funeral. I knew there was gonna be a thing. I was not gonna leave her ass behind. I want to talk to her directly, but I feel like we did good, guys.
Yeah.
Who was Bratvan arguing with?
He's bargaining with this guy right
dude
here.
that now just immediately went over to Cytheria, so they're obviously planning his murder.
Okay.
King Friggle of the Witsit Kingdom.
King Friggle.
His kingdom is to the east of Cliff's Edge on the coast.
Let's get him out of beer.
All right, everyone. For the Pen and Paper Pod, this has been the Crag of the Magic Vault. I have been your host and DM Tanner, joined today by Jack, playing as Lucky.
The fucking patron saint of orphans, apparently. I don't know what we're going to do with all these orphans. I legitimately don't know. They're probably going to die or be punished at some point, and I'm not prepared to emotionally take that in.
Mm-hmm. With Woltz playing Poochie.
Goodbye.
And Trevor playing Rabab.
Tomorrow, good evening, and good night.
The Pen and Paper Pod is an extension of the Tuscan Shed Media, so please go and check out all the other podcasts. They have great stuff. And unless anyone else has anything else to say, I hope to see you guys next week to pick up and see what the fuck Cytheria is up to, right? I'll see y'all next time.
Singing is overrated.
and my favorite part. Yeah.
Crag.